The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Real Figures. My name is Omar V. This is episode number 11. And good to be back. Took a little bit of a break last week. Mother's Day weekend, obviously, is kind of busy for a lot of people. To be honest, dude, my mom's actually not doing the greatest right now. So I really wanted to kind of go spend time with her and stuff. Wasn't going to be in the mood to do a show, but I'm back. Officially back at it. Am I allowed to say that? Can I say that? Yeah. Well, got a very awesome show today, man. Very packed show. Actually kind of dug deep, and even though I took a week off last week, I'm still gonna bring up the toys this week. Do got some pickups, couple pickups throughout the week. Say what's up to the chat real quick, see who's in here. We got my man Andy's number one fan. Andy's the first guy in here always. What's up, Andy's? What's good with you, man? Liquid is in the house. What's up, Liquid? Good to see you back, bro. But yeah, as more people trickle in, man, I say what's up to everybody, man. I'll start going through my pickups because I am excited about some of the stuff I got in. Kicking it off. Monkey D. Luffy, baby. Gear 5. Finally got the SH Figure Arts Gear 5 Luffy in. That's just dope, man. Overall, I think this line is pretty disappointing. There's just like little things that I just don't know why they did certain stuff. This one, I mean, like that first Luffy was just so rushed. This one's a little bit better, but like I said, it's still a bunch of stuff that I just don't like. Like I don't like the hip joint articulation. I don't like all that stuff. But the face plates on this guy are pretty awesome, man. I really like the pose too when he first transformed, so I kind of left him like that for right now. So I'm excited about that one. Turtles of Grayskull, still keeping track with the line. Got the Shredder in. This thing's pretty available everywhere. I didn't really know it was in stock on Amazon. I was waiting for BBTS, but ended up just finding it on Amazon and got it through there. So I'm excited about continuing that line. They're all right. They're obviously kind of more retro style figures. Pretty dope. And shout out to my man Boncho, bro. Dude came through in the clutch, man. I was never gonna be able to get this guy. Walmart exclusive, got the Krang in. You can peg his weapons into his hands. And you take off his like hands and you can plug them into his wrist. But I just kind of wrapped around the ball and chain. I just kind of wrapped it around his hands so he could grip that. Pretty awesome figure, dude. This thing is humongous, bro. Like just the size on some of these guys. Like I think I showed Slaker like 2 weeks ago. Pretty awesome, man. And just the paint job is pretty awesome. And I mean, they're relatively cheap. You know, I think this guy was a little bit more of a higher price point because he's more deluxe, but still an awesome figure, man. And like I said, shout out to my man Boncho, man. Really. Dude, I didn't even let me pay him, nothing like that, man. So I owe you, Boncho, wherever you're at. And then I think all the companies can stop making toys. Figure of the year, baby. Todd McFarlane 2-pack. Got my man Todd with the feet and everything, bro. Oh man, I had to get this 2-pack too, bro. Man, I missed out on the autograph version that he had on his site when I went to go pre-order it on there. I guess it was already sold out. But this thing is hilarious, man. Just a fucking look at the look at the head sculpt on this dude, bro. Awesome figure, bro. I love this thing. It's just awesome. So I got him training like on some kung fu shit. Then also came with a wrestler spawn. So kind of looks like a wrestler. Came with the mic that Todd had. So I kind of just got him in my WWE display, or at least that's where he's gonna go. And then got my Savage Crucible Kickstarter in, part of the order. I guess this is the Royal Guard. I think that's what it's called. This thing is awesome, man. When I first saw it, I think Jay Hernandez first had a review up on it. I think they sent him out a sample copy. This thing was just dope, man. It really stood out to me. I really like the deco, just like the black, like lizard skin on him with the patterns that he has, mixed with the armor. It's just like got that bronze tint and everything. It's just super dope. Articulate really well, man. It's got toe hinge. The range on these things is pretty nice. Even for dude. I thought they were going to be double jointed elbows. That's probably the only thing I didn't really like too much on it, but I do understand that a lot of toy makers don't really want to break up the sculpts on some of these things. But I am waiting for the second figure that I got in that. I think it's the Warrior with ball and chain, so I'm looking forward to that one. But yeah, these figures are pretty awesome. I'm probably going to get another one of these guys through BBTS just so I can have two of them, just because it's like since it's like a royal guard, I figure it's like kind of wise to kind of have two of these guys. And then the Savage slates, like the slates, just the blank bucks. I feel like I missed out on those. Those are really cheap in the Kickstarter. And from what I've been seeing, those are some of the doper ones, especially for customizers. I'm not really much of a customizer, but I don't know, with some of those, I don't know, it kind of gets you in the mood to kind of want to try some stuff out. But yeah, shout out to Savage Crucible, man. They're really cooking over there, man. So and congratulations on the successful Kickstarter, man. They really knocked it out of the park. I see a lot of people kind of posting their stuff, a lot of toy reviewers, a lot of just people that kind of went in for the Kickstarter and they're really digging their stuff, man. So shout out to them. But yo, let me see what's up with the rest of the chat. As I was talking, more people were trickling in. My man Mochi's in the house. What's up, Mochi? I feel like this is somebody I know, man. I'm always just like, who's Mochi, bro? But the avatar that he has is hilarious, man. My man Will's in the building. What's up, Will? It's good with you, man. Dark Bulb in the house. Hey. Dark Bulb and KJ. Hey, I saw these guys. These guys were on the stream together. They were on a Highly Posable, man. Right on, dude. The Massachusetts connection, bro. Aiden Skate is in the house. What's up, Aiden? It was good to see you, man. Welcome back to the show. He says, yeah, what's up, Dark Bulb? But look at these guys. That's funny, bro. Tarantino, Toddy Mac. Yeah, I thought this thing was hilarious, bro. I just like got him in like a little bit of a kung fu pose. Shout out to Cerebral Deep. I had to take some of this shit, some inspiration from his stuff, because he's always posing the fuck out of his shit on some real sick ass kung fu stuff. Did you back the Russell Darman Kickstarter? Man, you know what? I actually think I forgot. But when that thing like actually kind of like goes into bookstores, I do want to buy that. Same thing with the David Nakayama one. I think he had a Kickstarter like last year. So when that thing lands, I think I'm gonna go in for it. But those guys don't even need me to back their shit, bro. Their shit's funding like in record time, man. But yeah, that Daughterman art cover and art book, man, that thing's awesome. I'm really looking forward to that, Andy. I know you're a big fan of some artwork and stuff. Y'all got the sick vintage tees and everything. But yeah, as I was saying, got a very packed show. I do want to just kind of dive right into it, man, because it's gonna be a long one, guys. It's gonna be a long one. Hopefully not too long, man. My man Rick is in the building. What's up, Ricky? Welcome back, bro. Future Rick 97. It's Future Rick, not Future Eric, guys, just in case you guys still don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, let's jump right into it, man. And yeah, some of this stuff might be from last week. I just kind of want to touch bases with it, man, just so I can give my thoughts and see what you guys are thinking on. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. Because speaking to Toddy Mac, the guy is always cooking, bro. Last week his 2-pack went up. I believe I talked about this like 2 weeks ago, but it was just an early look at it. Pre-orders hadn't gone up. Finally went up $69.99, like I kind of imagined it would be. It kind of based off of the Green Lantern 2-pack that I got. I kind of saw that was kind of his price for like a more deluxe figure, like one of the bigger size figures, like mega figs, and then just the regular plain old Batman. So I kind of imagined it would be around that price. And yeah, happy to find out that it was, man. And like I said originally, I wasn't a fan of this cell shading, man, or this attempt at it, man. And I don't know, man. It kind of held me off from getting the 2-pack initially. I actually wasn't gonna go in for it because just kind of looking at the deck on it, I didn't really like it too much, man. It just looks super off. It just looks super like rushed. It wasn't really thought out like correctly. The pants look okay, but just like the decal that he has like on the straps of his shirt, it just doesn't look right, man. But just after starting to see that it was selling out in a lot of places, I kind of got bit by the FOMO bug, man. So I kind of went in for it. And initially, I didn't think Batman had any cell shading either. But if you kind of look closely to the belt, you kind of see some of that. Where it's just like I don't really understand why he's doing that. Like, he hasn't really done that before, as far as I know, except for his like DC Direct Batman the Animated Series line. And look how much those flop. Nobody liked that shit. Don't do that. Don't do that, Todd. Don't do that. I know you get shit for stuff like a lot of the times, but man, really, dude, like the side eyes, that was a thing. That was a big thing that nobody liked. You kind of pivoted away from that. I feel like he's got to do the same kind of thing here, man. Just pivot away, bro. Don't go near the cell shading stuff, because even Hasbro attempted it, and I for some reason, like I always feel that it was the Mondo guys that kind of got those guys inspired to start doing some of that stuff on their X-Men series line. But the Mondo is obviously just more premium. They executed it extremely well. It just looks like it pops out of the cartoon. And just it's not gonna work right here. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna fully commit to it, don't do it, man. Just stay away from it, man. I didn't like it. But like I said, the FOMO got me to going for it, man. I kind of want to see if I could apply some of that I guess like nail polish remover. I've heard that works. I've heard I forget the name of the other stuff, but I know a bunch of like paint remover kind of take this stuff off, like acetone and stuff. So I'm gonna try to see if I can do some of that on some of the pants or some of the shirt. And then I don't know how sketched out I'll be to do it on the mask, but I think the head sculpt looks pretty dope. It looks more classic than the original one that he put out. Got the fist, got the closed fist, so you're able to punch Batman now and not just grab him. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, any of you guys going for this 2-pack? What are your guys' thoughts on just the full reveal of it finally, man? Because like I said, I wasn't a fan of the cell shading, man, but just kind of seeing that this thing was going to sell out, I was like, yeah, I better make up my mind after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Batman does come with the soft goods cape. Like I said, this guy's kind of evolving. This guy's kind of doing things that are not so good, but then other things that are, hey man, they're pushing the envelope on stuff. Because yeah, the capes are actually getting a lot better. His initial capes are a little bit more flimsy fabric. Now they got a little bit more of a better texture. They're a little bit heavier. They got a wire in them now, so it's like, you know, he's coming along, bro. And I think he actually liked that whole wired cape thing. You know what I'm saying? I think he actually liked it because he's brought it up a couple of times on some of his like little videos where he's showing them off. I think it was this video right here where he was kind of talking about it, man. NYC's in the building. What's up? What's good, NYC, man? I need your help with some of that Four Horsemen stuff later on, man. I want to know about that 2-pack. But yo, what were you guys' thoughts on this one right here, man? Omar just painted black over the blue instead of removing it. Yeah, you know what? That actually might be a little bit easier. You're right. You know, it might be a little bit easier. You're absolutely right about that. Because yeah, I don't know how well it's gonna remove without removing some of the other stuff. And like I said, on the mask, I would hate to kind of take off some of the paint from the eyes and stuff. That would really suck. But yeah, you're right. And even then, I would probably, I don't know. It's just I like how the pants kind of look. It's got like that like little bit of cell shading, but man, I just wish it was just a solid color. I wish they didn't do that. Will Flow got my order in. Hell yeah, I saw that, Will. Right on, man. And like I said, $69.99 is not too bad of a price. I think initially everybody kind of thought it would have been $80 around there. But yeah, luckily it wasn't too expensive, man. So I think you'd be happy with it, man. Yeah, and like I said, I wasn't fully happy with it, but just the FOMO was just kind of drawing me in. I didn't want to miss out, man. So we'll see this thing kind of roll out, and then see how people like it in hand. And yeah, I might have to take my man Dark Bulb's advice and just kind of paint it black. Missed this 2-pack. I hesitated and it sold out. Yeah, that was me initially, man. I was like, damn, this thing looks like it's gonna sell out. What's Dark Bulb saying? No crunch on Bane. Yeah, he does have like a ball joint at the waist though, so you are able to kind of get like a little bit of movement forward. If I can remember correctly, I think that's how he had it right there. My man Liquid said I missed it. Damn, man. I think initially, like I said last week, initially a lot of these things kind of tend to sell out. But like I said, I think it's companies that just kind of just say, hey, you know what, closing this thing off. And then as the stock hits, as the stock lands, people always kind of tend to cancel. And a lot of times, I think the online retailers, they order a little bit extra on top of what they initially get pre-ordered. So I think, and even McFarlane Toys, they tweet that out. That you will get an opportunity to get this once it becomes available in stock. So be on the lookout for that, man. And Liquid, you're one of the better guys on Discord, man. I really appreciate you always sharing stuff. So I'll be sure to try to share a link with you if I come across it, man. So I thank you for that, dude, though, for reals, man. You're always kind of sharing like a lot of the toy news, a lot of stuff that I bring onto the show is coming from the Discord, man. And it's thanks to my man Liquid and shit. So yeah, we'll see this thing roll out, man. I'm looking forward to it. The card is cool too. I'm gonna break your back. And then also keeping it with Todd, Tim Drake, Robin also kind of went up for pre-order. Like I said, guys evolving, soft goods cape, not bad, wired. I did like this Robin. I don't know how I feel about the head sculpt. The head sculpt's a little bit iffy to me. He kind of looks a little bit too he's got a lot of chin action going on here. I wasn't really too big of a fan on it, but his costume looks pretty awesome, man. And this is like one of my favorite Robin looks right here. It's just classic with a little bit of a modern take on it. It's just super dope looking. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one too. I actually gotta kind of put like a dope Robin shelf together because I have a few of them. I got like the Dick Grayson, the younger one. Don't have the Nightwing anymore from McFarlane Toys, but I think I want to go back and get that Teen Titans one. That was pretty dope. I want to put all these together. That'd be pretty awesome. So I was able to pre-order this one. Any of you guys got any thoughts on this Robin before I move on? Because he does come with quite a few amount of hands. And like I said, man, these things are maybe not the greatest of articulation for a lot of people. But I always feel like Hasbro, when they're putting out their Spider-Mans, they need to come with the same amount of hands as this thing is coming with, man. Like there's no reason that a lot of their stuff comes with less, because like at a 20, 22, $25 price point, this thing is coming with soft goods cape, multiple hands, for the most part, original sculpt. So I don't know. I feel like Attack can do it. A lot of these other companies can do it also. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I am looking forward to this one, man. Quagmire looking. That's true, bro. Yeah, that's what I said. You got a big ass chin. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this one right here, man. But like I said, the costume is just dope as fuck to me. I really dig it, and I think this is like his best Tim Drake. He's released a couple of them, but I think this is the best looking one to me, at least. I see the new Batgirl on the hunt, but I passed, dude. She is tall as fuck. Yeah, that's what I was showing off last week. Her legs are long, bro. I was like, damn. But I don't know, man. Like I said, I want to put like a whole Robin shelf together, man. I think it'll be pretty cool to get it all cracking. Yeah, that shit is tall as fuck. She looks sick though. The cave looks awesome on a domestic. Yeah, like I said, man, this guy's evolving. Legs look more proportional than normal. Progress, yeah, on this one. But yeah, on that bad girl, the Cassandra Cain, yeah, she has some long ass legs for real though. It was like the first thing I saw. That's why I kind of posted her doing like a fucking like a karate kick and shit. But yeah, totally. I agree right here. Dark Wolf, he does look a little bit more proportioned correctly and stuff. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it though. And yeah, like I said, I wasn't mad at the price on this thing, man. Not all of his stuff's getting overpriced. Like I do see the guy getting a lot of shit for that. The interior of the cable looks really good. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Huh? It's got some texture to it. Initially, I didn't really like it so much, but then kind of looking at it, I was like, might work. Because at first I thought it was that funky, cheap fabric that he was using for the whole cape. But yeah, you could kind of see like there's like a seam right there, so it kind of folds out. So it's going to be a little bit of a thicker cape style. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah, we'll move on from here because, like I said, we got a long way to go in this shit right here, man. And then also, Black and White Sketch Edition, Entertainment Earth exclusive for the Hush Batman. And yeah, right around the time of SDCC, man, you got this thing coming out. I don't know if Jim Lee's gonna be there, but this would be a pretty cool thing to get signed by him, man. It is one of his more popular Batmans. I believe he's released it about 4 times. I think he released it one time with the Raptor. No, that would be with the Raptor, that motorcycle Raptor thing. I think he released it in a 2-pack with Hush. And then he released a black and gray version, and then just the regular standard black and blue version. So yeah, he's released it like 4 or 5 times, man. This probably being the 5th or 6th. But yeah, like I said, I think this would be a cool collector piece. If you're a huge Jim Lee fan, you ever get it signed by him, it'd be a cool thing to have, and honestly, it's like I said, it's super gimmicky, but it is kind of fulfilling some kind of need that he has to do with the retailers as far as like giving them exclusives, not really hurting anybody. I mean, if Entertainment Earth and BBTS are taking the stuff, then why not? I did go check on it to see if it was still available, and it was sold out. So take that for whatever it's worth. Like I said, it is a really popular Batman. It's probably the like more popular one behind the Nightfall one. I actually like this one a lot better, but this one is actually really fucking tall. I wish I got the black and blue version. I got the black and gray version, but I don't know. I think if I would have had the opportunity of this, I probably would have thought about it, honestly. I just saw it super late. I already had sold out, but like I said, the packaging, kind of get it signed by Jim Lee, that would be pretty awesome, man. A pretty dope collector piece. And I don't know if that's the intention of Todd to kind of do some of this stuff, because a lot of the time some of them are just like, who would want this? Like, who would want to get this thing signed? But this one right here, I always feel like he should kind of dedicate it to special kind of editions of his Batmans, not just make every kind of witch thing about it, I think because he made like that Val Zod that it just recently came out, and it was just kind of really crazy. Like, I don't know who the hell would want that. But this one would be kind of cool to have, like I said. Yeah, like I said, super gimmicky. Like, a lot of people are really turned off by this black and white sketch edition. Initially, it was cool to see the Spawn, but now, yeah, it is getting a little bit tired, man. $29.99 and it's sold out. So, like I said, take that for whatever it's worth. I think they are more for comic art fans than collectors. But yeah, I mean, comic art fans are collectors too. There's like, you mean like toy people, toy collectors and stuff. Yeah, because I don't see myself like taking this out and posing it around on my shelf or something like that. This just looks like some straight up in package type of thing, even though the promotional image is kind of cool, like they did like right here. Maybe, I don't know. There's definitely some artistic photographers that kind of do something with this, but yeah, this would just kind of stand out on the shelf if it's just a one-off. But yeah, like I said, super collector piece, I think. But yeah, if you are able to get it signed by Jim Lee, man, go for it. I think that'd be awesome. And then probably one of the heater reveals of the week, got the Cyborg Superman New 52. And man, when this thing was showing off, I think it was like last year that this Superman was floating around online. A lot of people always attributed to it being a custom. The guy had a custom. Wasn't a custom. Finally went up for pre-order this week. Sold out fast as fuck, bro. Faster than that Bane 2-pack. I saw this thing super late. I was at work. I was like, fuck, god damn it. Wasn't able to lock in my pre-order anywhere. I think GameStop still had a pre-order, but like I said, man, I don't really tend to get too much FOMO like on certain stuff. I say that after just buying a 2-pack off of FOMO. But I think I will be able to acquire this when this thing lands. And like I said, this thing was already popping up last year in Hong Kong. Shout out to JWMP Show. This guy was posing this fucking Superman around, this cyborg soups around. And yeah, like I said, everybody thought it was a custom, and a hell of a custom at that, because like he's just got original sculpt throughout the body. Posing it really well. He was really selling it. And a lot of people were just like, man, this thing never went up for pre-order. It had to be a custom, you know. This week when it finally went up for pre-order, my man reposted it and was like, yep, the album's still there on Facebook. So you're able to get all the images on there. I had to credit my man because I was just like, yeah, this was crazy to see last year. And it's pretty awesome to see that it was a real legit release from him, man. I think it looks pretty awesome. It looks just super different. Not the hugest fan of like New 52 DC stuff, but some of their designs were pretty gnarly, man. And I really kind of like some of that stuff. This Cyborg Soups being one of them. Like I said, this dude's really selling it as far as the posing goes. It just looks like a pretty gnarly figure. You know what I mean? It just looks pretty sick. Yo, Tyler's in the building. What's up, Ty? So yeah, it was cool to see that this thing kind of, like I said, was floating around last year and finally went over the pre-order, man. My man Liquid says, yeah, I missed this one too, but damn, hoping to get it when it releases. That original paint looks better than the final. Yeah, right. That's why I think I was just like, you know what? This looks too good of a McFarlane as far as like the paint and the sculpt goes, man, you know? It's got like that matte spray. I don't know if this guy kind of treated it with something, like kind of gave it that matte coat. But yeah, it does look pretty awesome though. Like I said, I was happy to kind of see this thing kind of officially released. And it was a year ago exactly. I think he was showing this off April of 2023. So a whole year, didn't know anything about it. You know, Todd McFarlane Toys, they never kind of came out with any kind of statement on it. So yeah, a lot of people just kind of took it as that, as some kind of custom. So yeah, I'm stoked to see that it wasn't, you know, and this guy's pretty freaking happy about it too. He was digging this shit. It's like, yo, I told you motherfuckers this shit was real. Shout out to the dudes in Hong Kong, man. Those guys are always getting like all the shit early. They're getting shit that's not even gone up for pre-order yet. So that's awesome, man. My man Abel's in the house. He said, yo, a little late. What's good? Nah, man, you're right on time, Abel. Ain't miss too much. We're just right here. Kicking it off with some Todd McFarlane stuff, man. So anybody else going for this Cyborg Soups or intended to going for it? Because yeah, like me and Liquid are saying, we missed this thing, man. This thing sold out fast. And yeah, move on from there. We got the McFarlane Toys digital collectibles. Got another Superman and his bald eagle. I think the eagle looks pretty cool. But man, for all the shit he gets putting out Batman, this dude's creeping up there with the Supermans too, man. Because like he's put out a few this year where I'm just like, damn, this is already a shit ton of them. That I think he's just kind of overdoing it, man. He's kind of overcooking stuff. And yeah, obviously it's smart because you kind of get reuse. You reuse some of the popular molds, obviously on the popular characters, kind of allows for more newer stuff. But like this whole wave right here, with the exception of this Green Arrow, I don't know if this Green Arrow right here is a lot of new stuff, but the paint job on this dude looks a little bit off to me. It just looks a little bit too bright green. I don't know if I'm digging it, but I do need a Green Arrow for my DC shelf, my McFarlane stuff. I don't know if this is gonna be the one though. Got a feeling he might put out another one that looks a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe I could just give him a wash or something. I don't know. But I don't know. Wasn't digging the color on this guy. And then reuse out of this fucking Atom, the Silver Age Atom. And yeah, this is probably like his Bucky cap right here, man. This fucking Blue Beetle Buck. This thing's gotten reused so many fucking times. B. Rivera, you know it, bro. Can't be stopped. The design for Superman fits his style. He should start dropping more figs in that super art style. Are you talking about this one right here, Rick, or are you talking about that Cyborg Soups? Yeah, like I said, the Cyborg Soups is the heater, man. I thought that was like one of the doper reveals. It was just all the toy companies. But even though it was shown off last year, like I said, this dude JWMP, motherfucker had this thing last year, so that was pretty awesome to see. And the photographer from the toy photography for like his promotional shots are always fucking killer, man. I'm always like, damn, bro, this just stuff looks better than some of the MEZCO stuff that I see or any other company. And a lot of this stuff is like proper fucking ACBA shit, man. Like, I forget the name of the photographer that does it, but he does his like behind the scenes shots and shit. And yeah, man, a lot of this stuff is like super tangible. It's not photoshopped in and stuff. Maybe the fire is. I would imagine the fire is obviously say that, and there's like fucking Photoshop fire. But yeah, I always really get a kick out of the fucking photography. They really sell the fuck out of it. But my man JWMP, he was already selling this thing a year ago, man. I was digging this, and yeah, like I said already, I was excited to see there was a real thing. And then the McFarlane Toys digital collectibles, the Fidgetals, I think he calls them. It builds out a digital bath, and I guess that's the Fidgetal. It's a animal man. So a lot of people are really turned off by that, man. I think they attribute higher price points from Todd going to that NFT stuff, and it really turns a lot of people off, man. So I don't know. I don't know how well or how long he's going to continue this, but like I've said before, I mean, the guy tries new things. The guy's a fucking innovator. The guy's a, he goes against the grain a lot of the times, man. He likes to be ahead of the game too. So I don't know. You got to see how well it works out for him, man. But hey, who knows, man? Some of these people that are buying these for the digital collectibles, if there's any, say who knows, what these collectibles look like in 20 years from now and stuff. The Black Emblem one I fuck with, the Cyborg 2. Yeah, the Black Emblem, yeah, that body, I think he's reused it a couple of times. I think initially it was on this Dark Knight Returns Superman. But the emblem looks different. The emblem does look cool though. I gotta see this thing. Photos for the MEZCO cap was some amateur shit. Yeah. Yeah, right? Like compared to this, dude, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, a lot of these toy photographers, they shit on Todd stuff, but like, look, this guy's pulling off some crazy shit with this stuff and super simple stuff. Nothing crazy as far as the posing goes, but I mean, he's executing it well. It's good as fuck. I think the diorama obviously carries a lot of it, but I think people could get some great shots with Todd stuff for sure. Yeah, like you said, that MEZCO cap was on some amateur shit. Yeah, I wasn't digging that. But yo, keeping it with Todd, the man Jokerized the Batmobile, guys. Got this fucking Batman 66 Batmobile Jokerized version, and this little Joker. I don't know what the hell he's got on his head, but that shit looks funny. Got the cape and everything. I think the cape's got like a bunch of his like little comic book words and all that stuff in there, so that shit looks cool. I didn't pre-order this thing, but this thing sold out too on Amazon, man. Amazon exclusive. Pre-order sold out really fast. I think the car looks pretty dope, man, honestly. And if I see this thing come back in stock, I might get it. I might just get it for my like Revoltech Harley Quinn and just stick her in there because yeah, this is obviously a smaller scale than his McFarlane stuff, but it relatively fits 112 stuff really well. I do have the original one that he put out, and yeah, I've always stuck like anime figures in there. You could even fit like Marvel Legends style figures in there. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's just super gimmicky paint job. But yeah, I think it works well if you kind of have like even if you stick your Mafex Joker in there, I think that'll work in there too. You know what I'm saying? Or just have it in the background or some shit. It just looks pretty dope. A jester hat, yeah. I think the Joker just looks fucking hilarious, dude. He just looks funny as fuck. Like, look at him. He's just so stupid. A lot of this Batman 66 stuff, I'm not really into it too much. Like, obviously, most of it's from the show. But then a lot of it's from the comic stuff. I think he's just taking like the versions of the comics and kind of putting them in the figure form, and they kind of fall in line with the same stuff that he's doing with the Batman 66 show. Super goofy, I don't know, super nostalgic to the right crowd, but I think it's just fun. It's just fun stuff to see Batman like this, like that Adam West Batman and all that stuff. You always think of it and it's just like, man, who would have watched this and took it seriously, but it's part of the history of the characters, man. It's part of the history of the comics and everything. So I think it's funny for what it is. It's just funny where he's just like, where he's dancing and shit. I always thought that was hilarious, bro. Every time they would show Adam West in The Simpsons, that would just crack me up, bro. That shit was funny as fuck. Giving me ideas, Omar Mayfix Joker with a car might work. Yeah, it definitely will, bro. Like I said, on that 66 Batmobile, the one that he put out originally, I just stuck my Harley Quinn in there. I was just like, oh, that's cool. It just kind of looks like, yo, this bitch, she got the car, like, yo, she got the ride. But I for sure, the Mayfix would definitely fit in there perfectly. Like, either the Mayfix Harley Quinn or the Mayfix Joker. Like, it'll just work. You know what I'm saying? Give Harley Quinn back to the Joker, bro. I mean, cut the crap, DC. Enough of that whole shit you got going on with her and Poison Ivy, man. She could be bi, but yo, she was to me. She's always been Joker's girl. She always deserved to be Joker's side piece. What the fuck is this shit? B Rivera, come on, B. Jokerize the Batmobile, bro. This man can't be stopped. My man Todd knows no limits. Make him say, nah. Yeah, I thought this was cool, man. Like I said, if I see this thing hit in stock, I might go in for it, man, because it's just something so goofy and so out there. Like I don't know, the paint job pops too. Like I just dig it. You know, as a fan of the Joker, I could probably do without the figure, but I don't know. Just as a funny little figure too. It's just kind of funny to have. Also, not mad at it. Not mad at this at all, man. But yeah, Abel, if you are interested, man, definitely it'll definitely fit. It'll definitely fit those figures, man. And especially for like a Joker mobile where it's like, even if it was a little bit out of scale, like if it was too small, I think for like like the Joker, it just obviously works like on some clown shit, like a clown car, like it works, you know. But for sure, it'll definitely fit them. So I would be on the lookout for that one. And then from there, we move on to the superpowers line. He put out this 3-pack, got a Batman figure, got the Batwing, and then the helipad, the Batcopter. And yeah, a lot of people are kind of turned off by this because obviously they've already accumulated some of these rides. But the paint job is different right here. The one thing I did see from people was that they didn't really like it too much because it wasn't really kind of representation of like the classic rides that he had. I believe like the old superpowers cars, and I got the Batmobile. But they were blue. So a lot of people kind of want them to just kind of be blue, but I wasn't mad at this either, man. For a black Batman, black costume Batman, like this just looks cool. I haven't bought too many of the figures. I did get the Batmobile. I wanted to get the like a Batman and Robin. I just haven't been able to kind of acquire the ones that I was looking for. But I don't know. I was thinking about getting this 3-pack, this multi-pack, I guess, with the rides. It's just super dope to kind of get them all in one, you know. But kind of held off. Like I said, a lot of this stuff's kind of popping up. I don't really like to pre-order too much stuff because then once it starts hitting, it's just like fuck all that shit. So yeah, this is also Amazon exclusive. Jokerized over Venomized. I agree, man. This guy's this guy's fucking. If he was doing Marvel, you know he'd be doing Venomized shit all day, man. Did the 112 Batwing ever sell out? I'm not 100% sure, man. I don't think it did. I don't think I ever saw a discount on that either. I don't think I ever kind of like clearance out, but I think if I ever see like a super sick discount on it and it's not sold out, I might have to go in for that shit because that shit was huge and it was just dope, man. It was just gonna be like 10 years from now, people are gonna be like, who the hell would have made this fucking huge ass thing? You know, like back in the day, like that's some crazy shit. You don't see toy companies doing that a lot of the times now. There's no way they're making crazy shit like that. That's why whenever I see people want like an X-Wing or some shit, I'm like, bro, there's no way Hasbro's ever gonna make that shit anymore. I don't even think they would attempt to HasLab with some stuff like that because it's just you're paying for the prototype and you hoping that it funds. Like, oh, I don't know if the companies are willing to take that risk on. But we'll see this thing roll out too. Like I said, a lot of people are kind of looking forward to them in just blue color. And then also keeping it with some 118 stuff. Got this Ecto 1. I believe I talked about this when this was at WonderCon. But man, solicitations finally went up, and this thing went in stock pretty fast. I think as soon as you pre-ordered it, you got it in stock, man. So it was already kind of hitting a lot of people's pile of loots. I already saw people unboxing this thing. Looks pretty awesome. It's not really like my scale, but even in photography, I think you could kind of fudge this, you know, like in the background or something. Looks really cool. Got a lot of detail to it, like the doors open, obviously, and all that stuff. The one thing that threw me off was I thought the O-ring figures were gonna come with this shit. The figures don't even come with this thing, where I was just kind of thrown off by that. I was like, oh, I thought it was like the whole package. I don't know how well it's gonna sell that way. But if it kept the price down, I think a lot of people were actually just in it for the ride because it was at $69.99. It wasn't crazy expensive. And it was cool to see that it wasn't such a long wait time. You know, it was relatively in stock pretty fast for the moment it went up for pre-order. So I have to wonder if they had this already under wraps and they were just kind of waiting for it to be revealed at WonderCon as part of like the show or a little event they had. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm pretty sure people that got it are pretty stoked. Like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Like I like Ghostbusters, but I'm not like the hugest fan of it, man. I'm always surprised that it's a franchise. A lot of people like it that much. You know what I'm saying? Man, Rick saying maybe it has that and it's twice the price. Maybe, who knows? You say if Todd did Marvel, people would be bitching that all we got was long leg Spidey and Venom. Oh yeah, he'd be making Spider-Man and Venom all day. I seen this at GameStop today. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. This shit was fucking in stock quick, bro. Where it just threw me off. I was like, damn, that's crazy. That's dope though. You know? The other version went on clearance like $30 everywhere. Yeah, right. That's what I heard. That this is just like a repackaged reissue of that original one. But I don't know. When I first saw the original one, it didn't really catch my attention like this one is, you know. But I think it was Yojo Jerk unboxing his, and yeah, he was saying like, yeah, this old one is the exact same shit. This is just newer, fresher paint, you know, fresher everything. So I don't know. So I don't know how well it's gonna sell because of that, but I thought the one selling point on it was that the O-ring figures were gonna come with it. So to see that they're not part of it, it kind of threw me off. But yeah, I don't know. For the most part, I'm seeing a lot of people that were stoked on it. But yeah, it's not a crazy expensive either, $70. So we'll see this thing kind of more photography, I'm sure. And then also keeping it with some 3.75 inch scale Hasbro stuff. Rumor report: TVC HasLab Cantina was leaked thanks to the Star Wars toy collector on Instagram. And I gotta be sure to credit this guy. I don't want to be labeled a Viper Island motherfucker. So yeah, you see this thing getting leaked out, and yeah, we got the Star Wars Vintage Collection Mos Eisley Cantina playset, $3.99. So I believe there's two price points on this. I think the other one was $4.99. So it looks like there's gonna be two different versions of this, you know. I don't know how well it's gonna fund or anything like that. Like I said before, I do know that the vintage collection is probably like the more popular like Star Wars line for Hasbro. I just see like all of their stuff sell really well. A lot of the people that are in for that line are really content with it, man. Like from the most part, from what I hear. And yeah, it allows for playsets too. It allows for stuff, vehicles, and everything like that. That scale is just it's made for that, and I feel like that's always just like the benefit of collecting that line, you know, collecting that scale. I mean, so yeah, I'm gonna have to wait to see this thing kind of get fully revealed. I think it was supposed to be revealed for May 4th, and they wanted to make it as epic as possible, only for it to get leaked out like a week and a half later or whatever. So it kind of sucks for them, but I mean, it's pretty hilarious, and it always really happens. I think a lot of people always start to notice when they start to kind of run like these tests on Hasbro Pulse. It's like I think they put up like a HasLab that was like $1, and it was like a test run. And I think because of that, a lot of people were like on the site refreshing until my man right here, he was able to kind of get a screen grab of it. And yeah, leak it out to the public. So I don't know how happy Hasbro is about that. Pretty sure they're not too happy about it, but yeah, at least it gives us something to talk about and stuff. Anybody in here collect the TVC collection, man? And if you guys are, would you guys go in for this, man? Because yeah, this would be like a dope ass diorama to get like in Black Series, but this is something it's just impossible unless you're actually gonna just like 3D print it and make it yourself. I don't see a company ever making anything like this, man. It's just not possible. You know what I'm saying? And $399, dude, like that's pretty steep even for a playset where I would think it wouldn't be so expensive. But yeah, if you can imagine like a Black Series price of this, you'd be pushing like $1,000 probably. So I don't know. What's cracking, homies? My man Darth G is in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up, Darth? Not much, man. I'm just talking some leaks, bro. Call me Viper Omar. Man. So yeah, we'll see this thing get officially revealed. I'm imagining they push it towards I don't know. I honestly don't even know anymore. Like I said, they should have revealed it on May 4th. Like I don't know what the whole deal was, you know. Some people were kind of pointing out that the images look a little bit sloppy. But I'm just like, I mean, you can't even tell, bro. It's super, super fuzzy pictures. Like you can't tell shit. So yeah, I want to definitely see this thing get fully revealed and see if it funds or not. Cause like I said, $399 is kind of steep, man. I don't know about all that. That's how the last Star Wars HasLab was leaked. They should just take the site down while updating it. Yeah, I agree, man. Like it's just especially if they kind of held off from revealing it because they wanted to make a special type of reveal. You idiots. Like you guys fucking fumble this shit so bad, dude. Like, god damn it. Like you guys are just oh man. And they never catch a break either. Like the Black Series, the Star Wars Hasbro team, they never catch a break, bro. They always get it like the short end of the stick, man. But we'll move on. Keeping it with some 3.75 inch. Got Hasbro licensing now GI Joes, man. Obviously, Hayato's been making these, and man, I'm really impressed by how frequent these things come out. I think it's almost like once a month they put out a different GI Joe. The only thing that kind of sucks about these, they're not available in the States. You got to really find like an online retailer that carries them. I believe like Gundam and sites like that. I think USA Gundam carries them. And sites like that, you really kind of gotta do a little bit of legwork to kind of find these things. And it just sucks that like a online retailer like BBTS can't do it. And I honestly can probably attribute that to like the licensing agreement they have with like Super 7 and Super 7 making the O rings, because that is like a 3.75 inch scale. And I always kind of tend to notice that when they license stuff out, it's determined by that, by like the size of the figure. So if Hasbro licensed out to Super 7 the 4-inch stuff and below for the States, then Haya Toys is pretty much assed out, and they're stuck kind of having to make these like import style figures, not available in the States. So that kind of sucks, man. And yeah, like I said, a lot of them really sell out fast. I think that Cobra Commander, it's pretty scarce now finding the pre-order. And I think when that thing hits in stock, it's gonna go up there in price, just like that Snake Eyes. I don't think you could find the Snake Eyes for less than like a 150 or some shit like that, when these things were originally $20 coming out pre-orders. It is kind of cool to see GI Joes in this scale, like especially from a company like this. It's taking it pretty serious. Like they are packing as much articulation into these things as possible. So kind of it is kind of dope to see, and I would honestly like to see like a Marvel line in the 3.75 inch scale that isn't like a 5 POA like reaction line, like something like a TVC collection, something like this Hayatoy stuff. It'd be cool, and I think a lot more people will start collecting like 3.75 inch scale, because for the most part you have the TVC stuff. It's not, there's obviously a lot of Star Wars fans, but it's not enough to kind of draw people in. And then this company is making the GI Joe stuff. It's intriguing people, but like I said, they're not readily available out here. So to see like a Marvel line, that'd be pretty dope, man. Um, I know they used to do them before, and they were popular for the time, but like I think now it would attract a lot more fans. I think a lot more people will be going in for some of this stuff right here, man. I myself have held off on it. If I see that Cobra Commander in stock, I think I might get that one, because that one looks really dope, man. Like his visor is even chromed out. Like it looks really dope. I like how it looks a lot. I told KJ the other day that if I could start over, it would be 118. Forgot all you size queens. Yeah, man. Dude, I sometimes I think the same thing, and I feel like if companies were making like the 118 stuff like a lot more, like it's just of different properties, it'd be hard to stay away, man. It'd be hard to stay away. My man, hey, KJ says Haya makes dope shit. Yeah, man. Like I've been seeing that Rambo coming in for like their exquisite super series, I think it's called. Forget the name of the line, or exquisite series. And yeah, it looks like, dude, they're packing a lot of stuff into that box. That box is huge as fuck. It's bigger than like a MEZCO box. Haya made the Storm Shadow with the tats, right? Yeah, that was them. Yeah, and that Storm Shadow sold out relatively fast too. Where I know they put out the Snake Eyes first and then the Storm Shadow, and like that's when I thought I was gonna go in for them. But by the time I wanted to get the Snake Eyes, it was already sold out, bro. Like it was just hard to find. So yeah, I think I'm with you though, Dark Bob. I think if I could start all over and there was enough products out there for like 118 stuff, I might have just gone in for that, man. Because yeah, getting like cars and play sets and all that stuff is so dope. Like just to kind of have displays out and everything like that, it just looks really cool, man. Like I always kind of admire the same thing with Hot Toys guys. I always kind of admire their collections. I'm just like, damn, that just like makes a sick ass display. But 112 is just, man, it's just so easy to collect too, because everybody makes that shit, man. So we'll see this thing roll out. And like I said, I'm really impressed by like the frequency of releases from these guys. It's like they put one out, on to the next one, on to the next one. They're almost catching up to the Classified series, honestly. Like they put out Crocmaster, they put out Tomax and his brother, they put out, I think, Baroness, Cobra Commander, Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, I believe an infantry officer, this Crocmaster, I think they did Firefly. It did Shockwave. Like they've done a few already where I'm just like, damn, these guys are like really moving with this line, man. So that's cool to see that they're not just stagnant, and just holding the license and not doing shit with it, man. Because I know there is companies like that. The 112 Dreadline should be dope. Yeah, I think that's the one a lot of people are waiting for, man. For sure. The Acid Rain diorama shit is killer. Sweet vehicles too. Oh yeah. Oh, that Acid Rain shit, that Joy Toy stuff. Yeah. I went hard at Joy Toy 118 for a couple of months and said, fuck it, I'm selling all of them, all too small. Yeah, man. It's like you really have to kind of commit to it, right? Like you can't just like, I want to collect this and 112. Because then after a while, it's like, it's just not gonna mesh. It's just not gonna mesh. It's gonna throw your whole shit off. I just never been a huge 118 collector, but it looks awesome for sure. Joy Toy makes some dope shit too. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Same thing, man. Like NYC, I couldn't agree with this more. Like if if you really kind of like pussyfooted and stuff, it's like, oh man, you're gonna not really be content with like your collection overall, because it's like you're either gonna be missing out, you're gonna be spread too thin, you're gonna be missing out on some 118 stuff or 112 stuff, and it'll fuck your whole shit up. I started with 3 3 3/8. You mean 3 3/4? Motherfucker, and jumped to 6 inch. Kind of wish I kept my Marvel Universe Star Wars stuff. Yeah. That Marvel Universe shit was dope, man. Yeah, it's just fucking cool. It's a cool scale, man. The croc looks fucking dope too. Like shit, for like a little 1/18th croc, like dude. I don't want to be seeing companies make these fucking animals with no articulation. And Todd, I'm talking to you with that bald eagle and no kind of articulation on his legs or his wings. Like, come on, man. This thing's got limited articulation, but whatever they could stick in it, they did, man. So that's pretty dope, and that's cool to see. And they all come with their like little diorama base stuff, so that's pretty dope. But yo, keeping it with a GI Joe, moving into another scale that's not 112. Got these 3016 Snake Supreme Cobra Commander. Got the regal look to him, man. And damn, dude, I always gotta admire these from afar, man. And the one thing that I always kind of think about is like, why isn't MEZCO kind of making this type of stuff in 112? Like, I don't know, man. I've just not really. I don't know. Maybe I have to mess around, because I did get the Storm Shadow, I did get the Snake Eyes, I didn't open them, but I've seen pictures of them. I just wasn't really like too happy with how some of the stuff looked on them. But I always look at these 16 figures from GI Joe, and I'm always like, dude, these look fucking dope as fuck, man. They stylize them a little bit differently here and there. They just look so dope with the soft goods. Like, man, if I was a 16 collector, dude, I'd be all over this line. This line looks fucking dope. Like, I don't know, man. I just like how they execute like the soft goods on them. Yeah, I've always heard that the bucks aren't the greatest on these 3016 figures, but man, bro, with the soft goods looking like that, like, dude, just seeing this in the DTOF, like, oh man, that shit was set it off, bro. Like, it's just they execute this shit really fucking well, man. Where I'm just like, damn, dude. Relatively cheap though too, man. I think these are like 160, 170 around there, man. So I don't know, man. That's a pretty fair price for a 16 figure, man. Says, yo, that Cobra Commander is fire. Yeah, dude. When I saw this thing, I was like, man, this shit looks so awesome. Where I'm just like, I can't wait to see MEZCO's Cobra Commander. But man, dude, if it's not anywhere near this, bro, oh man, it's gonna be a fucking miss, dude. Like, for reals. I think it's just gonna be a miss. Isn't there a company that's going to make articulated animals? I've seen images of articulated cats roaming around. Interesting. That'd be dope, man. That'd be long overdue, honestly. I'd be looking forward to that. I bought the Snake Eyes and it's trash. Yeah, but it looks good, right? It looks pretty dope, right? I heard that they move like shit, man. I heard that about the Power Rangers. They move like shit. So it's like, yep, I don't know. Yep, you want it? KJ. Yo, this Cobra Commander design is so boss. Yeah, that shit looks fucking super regal, super dope looking. I don't know if it fits his character so much, but yo, it just looks dope as fuck, man. I would want a 112 figure of this on some soft good shit. My man NYC says, nah, great price. That's what BBTS be charging for imports. Yeah, man. Yeah. It won't be Rojo54 in the building. What's up, Rojo? I was laughing at this dude's comment yesterday or 2 weeks ago, where he says Star Wars Black Series refuses to die. Why, B? I don't know if he meant to type the YB, but I read it like that. Man, Hot Toys don't move super great either, and it's 16 look like. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing about the 16. I think it's more for like the shelf presence and stuff like that, which they get. Like, they get it, bro. Like I said, I wouldn't be posing the fuck out of these things. I'd probably just give them like different poses every kind of week or something, or every few weeks or whatever, and just kind of put them in my DTOP, and then I'll just be happy with that. Because from there, we move on to Pimp Daddy Destro. We got the Prophet Director Destro also. And yeah, man, this is actually one of the classified series that I kept. It was like one of their earlier releases that I remember, that if I can remember correctly, and I always kept it because I always thought it just looked like a fucking Pimp Daddy. And yeah, dope accessories. Got the Mars briefcase, the money, the stacked bundles and shit. It's got burning cash. Dude, it's just burning walls of cash. I think this thing is dope, man. And like I said, like a 112 figure of this, like with the soft goods, like, oh man, like, dude, I'd be all over this shit, man. Where I don't know, like, tell me if I'm wrong, man. When I saw that Destro from MEZCO, it didn't look like this. It didn't look like this shrunk down, like I wanted something like this from MEZCO where I was just like, they look a little bit too pajama-ish, and I was actually watching Jay Hernandez's live, I believe it was like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, he said that about the Firefly. And when I went to go look at the promotional images, I was like, damn, this motherfucker's right. It does look like he's wearing a pajama. Like, I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, dude, MEZCO really got to, I don't know. I don't know. They got to design them a little bit better than what they're doing some of the times. Cause this looks awesome, bro. Like, this looks awesome. And yeah, if they can kind of put this type of soft goods on their bucks and stuff, oh, bro, they'd be killing it, man. They'd be killing it, bro. Because even like the proportions on that Destro for the MEZCO, his head just looked fucking humongous, dude. Where like, to me right here, the proportions look right. The weapons, the accessories look good. The paint on his fucking head, it looks great. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass because I didn't get any of the Destro in hand, so I wouldn't even know. But 3-0's anime 1/6 figs are dope as fuck. Oh yeah, I've seen some of their anime ones. They look sick. All he's missing is a gold cane. Oh, you know it, bro. MEZCO Joes are either dope or ass. Yeah, it's either one or the other, huh? Man. So yeah, we'll see it, man. We'll see these things roll out. But like I said, I'm really impressed by how these things look. I can't really speak on how they move and stuff like that. But like I said, man, for shelf presence, these get it, man. If I was like a huge G.I. Joe fan, and because there's a lot of people that are just like Joe's fans, I'd be collecting all of it, bro. I'd be collecting the classified, I'd be collecting this, I'd be collecting the Hayatoy stuff, and I just have like a dope ass G.I. Joe display. I'm not the biggest G.I. Joe fan though, so but I think these are executed really well. And yeah, like, look at this, dude. This just looks fly as fuck, man. Like, give me this in 112, please, somebody, man, somebody, because I know it ain't gonna be Super 7. That shit is never gonna happen. 1/6 is gay. You spelled gay wrong, Darth. It's a Ghey. Dark Bulb. He's laughing. Oh man. So yeah, we'll see these things roll out. And then 3-0, keeping it with 3-0, moving to the Marvel stuff. The Infinity Saga DLX Iron Man Mark IV also went up for pre-order. Like I've always said, man, eye candy, bro. These are also like dope pieces that I wish I had the money for, man. They're all $100. Die cast, super premium looking, a little bit out of scale. They do try to sell these off as like 112, a little bit above Marvel Legends, man. But man, dude, just a fucking like a Hall of Armor of all these, like I've always said, that would just look so dope, man. I just wish I started collecting these when they first came out, because I think he's like, fuck, I think they put out like, man, I want to say like 8 or 9 of them almost, man. That's a lot, but this is a dope one. Mark IV has always been like one of my favorite suits from him, man. This is super early on in the MCU too, man. Like, this is just like Iron Man goodness right here for me. Like, this is like what I think of when I think of Iron Man. Like, some of like his more later nanotech shit, I was always just like, yeah, that shit looks almost like a symbiote. Like, I don't know how I feel about that shit. But these right here were just, this is what I think of when I think of Iron Man. So I think these would be fucking dope. It does have like an LED feature, so some of this shit lights up, like his reactor or whatever in his chest. That shit's fucking dope, man. Like, I just like how they look. I don't like them enough to go in for them at $100, and they would be a little bit above scale on everything else that you collect as far as Marvel. That would just throw me off. Yeah, 1/10 is more like it. Yeah. I've seen a couple of these in person, and yeah, man, they always stand out. Like, I've always stand out to me. I'm always just like, damn, it just looks cool. I've never held one of them, but I can imagine they have a little bit of heft to them. But man, I just maybe one day, I backtrack and go in for all of these, because I don't see these things selling out too fast. Watch out, VP gonna start reporting on this now. Oh yeah, my man Viper Island. He says VP. I think it's VI. Viper Island. That guy's crazy, huh? Taking over the toy community, one channel at a time. But yeah, we'll see this thing roll out. Like I said, I don't really see too much hype on these things when they get revealed. I think it's just because it's a little bit old already, man. Like, it's like, dude, we're already like in phase 5 or whatever, the MCU. Is it phase 5 or are they doing phase 6 now? And this is just super old, where it's just like, man, dude, like, hey, when was Infinity War? What is that, like 2019? That's already like 5 years ago, bro. And then this is even later than that, where I think that's what kind of kills the excitement on him a lot of the times, man. But when these things do roll out, I always see like Japanese Twitter, they're always picking them up and they just look dope as fuck, man. Where I'm just like, damn, I should stop bullshitting, going for one of them at least, you know. Damn, you said it, his name, copyright. Yeah, for real. Viper Island, we're coming for you, bro. Yeah, that guy's the most hated guy now, bro. Oh man. Oh well, fuck it. We'll move on from here though. Keeping it with Marvel Legends, Venom was also revealed last week. And yeah, took the week off, but I thought this was a banger, man. This is a all new Venom skull, from what I understand. According to Dan Yoon, we got new articulation up on the torso, so we get like that reverse ab crunch with a diaphragm cut that a lot of the Spider-Mans now have. And I think the one thing that pissed people off is that this is basically just a better version of that 3-pack Venom. I think the only thing that's missing is like the Eddie Brock half symbiote, half Eddie Brock head sculpt, where he's kind of like eating his head and shit. And yeah, that head sculpt is really fucking dope. But I always held off on that 3-pack, man. I'm not a huge fan of multi-packs. I always hate it, dude. I always stay away most of the time. I don't like being like forced to buy stuff that I don't really want. Like I believe it was that Silk figure. I want that figure so bad, dude. I don't want that Doc Ock. Considering that like a few months later they put out a better Doc Ock, like these motherfuckers, dude, you know. Same thing with this Venom 3-pack. They put it with like these 2 other symbiotes. I don't give a fuck about them, bro. I don't want them. I just want the Venom. Like, let me buy the Venom, bro. Charge me $40 for it. You know, don't make me pay $80 for some shit I don't want. I don't like that. I've always held off on shit like that, man. I always miss out a lot of the times on some stuff. I thought I was gonna miss out on the Null and Venom 2-pack because I didn't want the Null until I saw it on Amazon clearance for like $25. I had to go in for it, man. Because that way I kind of felt like, oh yeah, I'm only paying for the Venom, which I wanted. That's all I wanted. And same thing goes here. So now I'm pretty stoked about this. You know, now I'm pretty stoked about playing the long game here. Because not only am I getting the one figure that I wanted, I'm getting the better version of him. So I'm pretty fucking happy. The only thing that sucks here though is it is a Walmart exclusive, which is gonna piss off a lot of people, man. But yo, dude, I feel like this Marvel 85-year anniversary that Hasbro Marvel Legends is doing is pretty awesome, man. I've been pretty content with all the reveals they've shown. I can't even think of anything that I've passed on so far from them that they've revealed or that I'm going to pass on, because I just feel like they're giving people what they want, man. Yeah, like I said, it is kind of pissing some people off. But even the people that are pissed off about getting the previous 3-pack of this Venom, I think they're still going to go in for this one because Venom is just a popular character. Like I said, they do give you this new head sculpt, but they take away the other one, where I'm okay with that. Like this head sculpt right here looks super comic book, super dope. It just has like that Lethal Protector fucking vibe going on. So yeah, I'm pretty content about this shit. Viper, we are strike and stream and no shoulder holes. Yeah, man, that's the other thing, right? Did the other one have the shoulder holes on them still? Oh, don't tell me the other one still had that, bro. That's fucking bullshit, man. This looks awesome. First time I might want another Eddie Venom. I think this looks dope. May Shelf restock Eddie head now. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Give me that fucking that third party shit, that May Shelf stuff. That'd be awesome, huh? This Venom is good, but the SH is better. What? The movie Venom? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's gonna move better, but I think you can still get some dope posing out of these Marvel Legends, man. And especially with that reverse ab crunch now going on in the torso, this is gonna be, you're gonna get this thing like a ball almost. Like that's just gonna crunch really fucking good. Where yeah, they're showcasing it a little bit right here, but if you move like these hip joints up a little bit, kind of bring up his thighs and stuff above his like shoulders and stuff, almost, yeah, you can get this dude crunched up pretty damn good. Where like I said, I'm really stoked about this one. The only thing though that I'm really concerned about is it being a fucking Walmart exclusive. Like we said, I think we were talking about this last week. Yeah, Walmart exclusives are pretty ass, man. They're pretty freaking hard to come by. So we're gonna have to be on the lookout for this. I don't believe it's gone up for pre-order yet. And I don't believe I got a price on this thing. Is this thing a regular $25? I hope it is. Like shit. I hope it's not $40, but you know, it's Hasbro. I wouldn't put it past them to charge up on this thing, knowing it's a dope character. It's that cool character tax. Oh, it's a cool character. We need a little bit more money from you guys. We need a little bit more money from you guys. I think the only thing they kind of probably could have updated is like going fully pinless. It's just like, dude, these assholes, bro, they're fucking assholes, because 2-3 years from now, maybe even who knows. Oh, new Venom. Oh, it's the same one you got last. Oh no, it's not. It's pinless now, guys. Wow. Here we are. Here we go. Gonna go get it, you know. So yeah, hopefully it's not stuck in a fucking 3-pack because I'll pass again. I'm definitely passing on anything they do that I just don't want. When it's sometimes it's like 2 characters that I'm like, okay, like that Green Lantern McFarlane 2-pack. I wanted a Kilowog bad. I was like, hey, you know what? The Kyle Rayner, I was like, I didn't really want it too much, but I didn't have the previous one. So I was like, I mean, it's a good way to build up the Green Lantern rank. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, you know, easy. But you're sticking this in a 3-pack with 2 other figures. Fuck you, man. I'm not going in for that. All right, fuck off. I'm not going in for that. You're not gonna play me like that. You know what I'm saying? What's Ty saying? This is going to be a pain to get. Oh yeah, you know it, buddy. You know it. Facts. B Rivera. Facts, yo. That's how I feel about that Sabretooth and Logan 2-pack. I'll wait for a single card of Sabretooth. Oh man, you know what? You got me there, bro. Because yeah, I got that, dude. I think I still have that fucking. No, I actually took it out. I think I still had that Logan in the tray for like a whole week and a half. I didn't even take it out. I was just like, fucking hell, dude. I hate it. I hate them for that. Yeah, it sucks, man. I hate it when they do that shit. The other one has the tendrils in the holes. Oh, okay. So that's what it was. I see now. Yeah, what lazy pieces of shit, huh? Yeah, lazy fucks. Looking at how easy it was for them to do, it's just like they always want to fuck you. You know, they never want to break you off with something cool. They always want to stick it in you. The Mayfix still small, and this roid animated look. Yeah, I like how this looks. Yeah, the movie one. Oh yeah, got to bounce. Catch the replay for the rest in the morning. Good night, guys. Yo, Dark Boy, have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Oh man, DB. Later, fool. Dark G. Same here, man. I don't need that goofy Kyle. I already have Todd. Fucking it. Oh man. And remember, you heard it here first, folks. Omar Island at Omar Island. Oh yeah, I got all the scoop, bro. All this stuff you hear on other shows, they got it from me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna start copyright striking everybody. Oh, this fucking asshole's talking about Marvel Legends, bro. He got it from me. Oh man, I get a lot of info from other shows too, man. Especially from Marvel Legends. I do. Dan Who and Rich Ham, those are my go-to guys, bro. I love that show, man. Even though it's not like a line that I'm super into all the time. Sometimes they're talking about stuff I don't really care too much about. As far as the figures go, but they got the info, man. They got their finger on the pulse too with the fans. And then from there, we move on to this Venom. Let There Be Carnage. So we got this movie Carnage that was showing off this week, and man, bro, like I said, I think I said this about a few weeks ago. Ever since they put out that Doc Ock and that Green Goblin, man, I've been on like such a movie figure kick. I've just been wanting to buy like a bunch of like MCU stuff, like. Just a bunch of it, man. Like I don't know, like so right now I got my eye on trying to get that Winter Soldier and Captain America Mayfix. And the figures look fucking dope as fuck. I think the one thing that kept me from going in for that Captain America when it came out is my stupid ass bought the fucking Infinity Saga Marvel Legends Captain America. I bought that thing and I was just like, oh, this is cool for $20. It'll just hold its place. And then I seen the Mayfix come out and I was like, God damn it. I already knew the pre-order was out there, but I was like, yeah, you know what? For $20 is cool. Not stupidly, dude. I should have just held out for the Mayfix, but I don't know, man. I've just been on such a kick for like these movie figures, and I think this Carnage, as late as it is, because this movie came out what, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, super late, man. But I held off on the figure arts, dude. That, like I said, I like stuff, but man, if it's out of my budget, dude, I'm not gonna just buy some shit just for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying? And that Carnage was a little bit too pricey for the figure arts. Same thing for that Venom, Darth. I did have the Marvel Legends Venom, the movie Venom. I always thought that was a great figure, man. And that kept me from getting the figure arts because I was like, I don't like to have two of the same type of figure, even though it's different companies and one's better. Sometimes if it's good enough, it just holds its place and it's good enough, you know. And that Carnage, it almost got me to go in for it, man. I just held off. I hadn't even watched the movie. I haven't even watched Venom 2. So I was just like, whatever. It's just I just like Carnage so much that I thought it was dope. So seeing this thing roll out from Marvel Legends, I was fucking stoked, man. It's got the fucking bendy tendrils and stuff. It's got the weapons. It's got multiple head sculpts. The one thing that people want is the Woody Harrelson head sculpt. The one thing that is crazy on this though is this thing is $40, bro. Where I don't know if it's worth $40, but I mean it is a fucking huge ass figure. Like this thing is humongous, bro. Where I could see them getting reuse out of this, man. I made a comment on a 3POA and I saw a laser plan shared it. Yo, Blackheart, bro. I know they're making a lot of like Ghost Rider stuff. Hopefully they make some Ghost Rider stuff. I did see they put out that cable and Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cable. Come on, guys. I think they saw the success of the Jada Toys Street Fighter line. They kind of want to lean into that. Like, yo, give us like these like looks, man. And I feel like they could use this body for a Blackheart. Right here, Dan Yoon, he did take a picture of this on Twitter. He shared this on Twitter. And just look at the size of this fucking thing, man. This thing is humongous, bro. Where I'm like, you know what, bro? For $40, I think the SH figure arts costed like about 125 around there. Shit, I'll take it, man. I'll take this. I'm pretty content by it. Obviously, there's certain things I don't like about it so much. Like it's kind of got like a glossy kind of paint on it. I don't really like it, but for a symbiote, I don't know. I guess it works, and you're always gonna get that little bit of a gloss like on some Marvel Legends and stuff. But I thought this was a dope figure, man. It is a movie figure, but man, like this just looks cool. It just looks dope as fuck. I feel like you could even fudge this into like a comic shelf. Nobody's gonna say shit. Because at the end of the day, you guys collect whatever the fuck you want. You can stick it wherever the fuck you want, play with your shit however the fuck you want. And I think this thing looks pretty dope. Just kind of crazy to see Carnage bigger than Venom and shit and Spider-Man. Like obviously that kind of threw a lot of people off when the movie came out. But for an action figure, like this shit is fucking dope. I thought this thing was crazy looking. Omar Island. Viper Omar. You guys call me Viper Omar. Not even Rectangular be striking peeps. Yeah, man. And Rectangular actually breaks news. Yeah. That figure arts is a chunky boy. Shit is fire. Yeah, it is, man. Viper Island. What a dork. Call me Omar Viper. Viper Omar. Yeah, I missed on the SH, so I'm good with this Carnage. Yeah, man. I think sold out too, the figure arts, right? I have not watched this film. Yeah, neither have I, Rojo. I don't even think I saw Venom 1, dude. I can't even remember seeing it. They say this one and the SH are the same scale. Yeah. For the most part, I've seen figure arts starting to scale up a little bit higher, like a little bit bigger, They used to be like too small a lot of the times. A lot of people did not like getting figure arts because they were a little bit too small. And now I feel like they're scaling them up a little bit bigger, which is cool. Kind of fits people's collections a lot better. I noticed they did that with like the Across the Spider-Verse stuff. Like they were even bigger than the Marvel Legends. I was kind of surprised by that. Like, oh shit, this shit's bigger than the Marvel Legends. The Venom too. It wasn't like a small Venom. Like it was a decent sized Venom where I was like, oh shit. And then when they showed off that Carnage, I was like, damn, these dudes, they really don't give a fuck now. They're making shit chunky. So yeah, that's always probably gonna be a Carnage I always want. But man, for that price, I got turned off by it, man. I couldn't do it. Especially for something I didn't have too much attachment to, because like I said, I didn't watch the movie. So at $40, dude, like, come on, man. This is pretty fucking dope. And like I said, man, if they can reuse this body for like Blackheart, like that'd be fucking awesome. I'd be for it, man. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they had to kind of upcharge on that price just because of this body right here is just so fucking huge. He's so big. Hey, yo. What's the chat saying? I feel like I can pass on the comic shelf if that's what you want to do. Yeah, you can. I mean, you could definitely do it. Like, especially like in a photography shot or something. Like, you could definitely pull it off, man. I think so. Especially now, dude. I think Carnage is like fucking OP in the comics, bro. They made this motherfucker like a god almost, dude. He was going through like these multiverses and he was kind of killing like these different kind of gods and taking their power. That's some crazy shit. He's like King Carnage now or some crazy shit. I don't even think he has a host or anything. The last time I read, he didn't, but yeah, he probably got one by now because there was like this guy that was like following him and shit. But yeah, he's like super OP now. Or I don't know something happened with them in like the Venomverse and stuff. But yeah, it's some crazy storyline that was going on, and yeah, this dude was kind of like stealing a bunch of like these powers and shit. And he was getting fucking huge, bro. He was getting big as fuck. Where I'm like, okay, now I feel like they're kind of leaning more closer to that like movie stuff, movie design, where he's like huge as fuck. Or it's like, all right, yeah, gotta make him bigger than Venom, bigger and scarier and stuff. It's like, yeah, whatever. I feel like that's kind of the same thing they were doing in the comics now. But yeah, we'll see this thing roll out, man. Like I said, looking at these pictures, I was like, All right, I'll fuck with it. You know, shit looks cool. See this thing. And then keeping it with Marvel, moving to a little bit of a Mayfex tease. I think this thing caught the internet on fire, bro. We got Mayfex Marvel Rogue coming soon, man. So this thing should be going up for pre-order this week coming up. And yeah, guys, obviously the popularity of the X-Men 97. I feel like Rogue stock went through the roof, man. I haven't watched the series, like I said, about 2 weeks ago. I gotta take back what I said, man. I gotta apologize to the fans out there, the real X-Men fans. Like, you're a fake fan, you bitch. I heard good things about the series, man. I heard really good things about the series. And I was actually getting spoiled. I was just watching a bunch of YouTube reviews because fuck Disney Pulse or Disney Plus. I canceled my subscription after Ahsoka. I was like, nah, fuck these guys. They ain't making shit I like. So I didn't get to watch this series. I heard good things about it. I spoiled myself, so I kind of know what's going on. And yeah, like I said, Rogue stock went through the fucking roof, man. Where I hope you guys locked in those Marvel Legends figures if you wanted them, because now those things are going for like about $100 a pop, man. Where maybe seeing this Mayfex, the price is gonna go down a bit if you're still in the market for those. But even the old ones are selling for like $60, $80, man. So I gotta see how this Mayfex looks, man. It looks from right here in the early looks that you can kind of tell you get a soft goods jacket on her. So automatically, I feel like that's already gonna be better than the Marvel Legends. It's obviously a smaller jacket, so it never really hindered too much on the Marvel Legends, but just giving it the soft goods treatment, like I gotta see it, man. And double jointed elbows, man. Like that's the one thing that I always felt like, come on, dude. The Marvel Legends is just super lacking. Where I thought when they did the 97 version, I thought they were gonna add double jointed elbows, and it fucked up, man. They fucked up not doing it. So I was surprised to see that figure sold out and started going up in price, man. But yeah, we got to see this thing roll out. I think the one thing that would like keep me like fully content from this is if they fuck up the head sculpt. If they make a Jean Grey looking Mayfex, oh man, that Jean Grey Mayfex looks so fucking ugly, dude. She looks like old fucking woman, bro. She looks like an old woman. Where I'm like, that new 97 one. Oh, she looks beautiful, bro. She looks hot. Hey, yo, my man Boncho. Shit, Boncho, I was just showing out that crane. You got me, bro. Thank you, man. Shout out to Boncho, man. Boncho's one of the coolest guys. You guys ever meet this guy? This guy's one of the coolest people, bro. Super nice guy. Super chill. Fucking laid back as fuck. Like, good dude all around, man. Boncho, thank you, bro. Really appreciate it, man. Just because it came from you, bro. But yeah, man. Shout out to Boncho. But yeah, we'll see this thing roll out. Any of you guys got any thoughts on this before it gets revealed? Because yeah, we're probably gonna talk about this next week for sure. It's probably gonna be a hot pre-order, man. So we gotta see it. Say sorry to Andy. I know Andy was like, Omar, you gotta watch it, bro. Come on, man. Gotta do a review on it. The Rogue is gonna smoke the lame ones from Marvel Legends. Fucking Darth. I like Darth though. We should talking all the domestic stuff. Oh, that's funny. BBL Rogue. Hey, yo. They then Boncho in the house. Oh, god damn it. I might get this Rogue. Depends on the head sculpt. Yes, exactly. If they fuck that up, man, I swear to God, bro. Because honestly, dude, the head sculpt on the Marvel Legends ain't the greatest. I'll tell you that right now, bro. They ain't the fucking greatest. Where it's like, okay, they're all right, but I've seen Uncle Sam. He elevates his shit like great. Where I'm like, okay, the sculpt is there, but something about the painting on that first retro card one, that one that had the David Nakayama artwork, that bitch's eyes, she looked like she was from fucking that movie Ants. Her eyes are like fucking wide as fuck. Where I remember watching, I think Anthony's Custom was talking about that one time, and I was like, I agree with this guy. That eyes, that bitch are like, woo, they're like way on the other side of this bitch's head. Let's see how the face looks. Yep. Bro, F Disney Plus. I got a link if you want to watch 97. I got you. Yo, hey, bro, I might have to get that, bro. Yeah, fuck Disney Plus, bro. They ain't getting none of my money. Fuck all that shit. I secured the Nightcrawler just because I knew it would sell out. Yeah, dude, some of these things are selling out fucking fast. Mayfex be making females skinny. My man Andy's, you gotta meet Boncho one day. He says, hey, Boncho. Hell yeah, bro. Glad you got that. Yo, Boncho, thank you, man. I owe you, bro. I swear to God, man, I gotta get you back, bro. Yeah, man, true that. It all depends on the face sculpt. It's a hit or miss on them. Yeah, buddy. Cake. KJ. Uncle Sam makes them look great. Yeah, Uncle Sam, dude, that guy, man, bro. I gotta hit that guy out. I gotta send that guy some of the head sculpts and some of the shit I got. I don't know what he charges or anything, but man, I think it's worth the price, bro. Honestly. Cake's gonna be flat. I hope not, bro. I hope not. Shit, man. They better know what they're doing right there. I mean, pancakes. Fucking liquid. I got Nightcrawler and Wolverine. Still need Storm and Bishop. Yeah. I want to get the Storm, but then the Mayfix Storm looks better to me. I'm like, I'm pretty content with the Mayfix Storm. Where I'm like, I don't know. I have I built out like another X-Men show, and I'm like, I got like a mix and match of them. I got like the Mayfix Gambit, then I got the Marvel Legends Rogue. Where it's like, I don't know. I want to see this how it looks, you know. Then I got the Psylocke Mayfix. Then I got the Marvel Legends Wolverine. Then I also got the Mayfix. I don't know, dude. It just fucks up when you start getting multiple lines, man. That's what I hate about that shit. KJ with the cakes. It wasn't Misty Knight, bro. Her eyes were crazy. Yeah, man. Her eyes on that bitch were like, woo. That bitch were like her ears and shit. Mayfix needs to give us a Nightcrawler. Yeah. Ooh, man, that would be a fucking hot one, Darth. I agree. If they give Nightwing cake, can do Rogue a solid. They better. Yeah, man. You're right about that. They did. Yeah, you're right about that. That Nightwing, he was proportionately correct. I'll probably only get this Rogue. We'll see. We'll see this thing roll out, man. We'll see this thing roll out because it's an early look. People are already kind of excited for it. And then from there, move on to Lesbian Loki. Hot Toys, guys. Hot Toys exclusive Lesbian Loki went up for pre-order. This is the artisan edition, so this is a 425 price point. It's got the real hair, rooted hair and shit. I didn't watch this series, man. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I think the one thing that I noticed was like, what the fuck? What is he doing, bro? Like, this is the one thing that like really started getting fucked up with Marvel and the MCU in particular. It's like, what is their power set? I got green stuff. Like, what is your power set, my guy? You hold green shit? Like, if you were talking to like a non-MCU fan or like a non-comic book fan and you told them, oh yeah, this is like a superhero thing, what's his power? What's his fucking power? He looks like a lesbian? Come on, man. What the fuck is this shit, man? Where it's like the same thing they did with Miss Marvel. It's like she shoots blue stuff or blue light. It's like the fucking just who knows what the fuck their powers are now. Like, look at this shit. Look at this fucking crap. It's ridiculous, dude. This is just, dude, I was like, what happened in this series? I gotta know, man. God Loki. So he turned into a god again, or what's going on? I think the chair looks cool. The chair looks pretty fucking dope. But it's like, this is like one of the most boring Hot Toys I've ever fucking seen in my life, too. And it from a character that's like should not be boring at all. I don't know what the fuck they did to this character, man. Honestly, I don't know. That Loki drives a Subaru. Yeah. This Loki shops at Whole Foods. Eco-friendly mode on Bancho. Oh, the shapeshifters are gay, non-binary clowns. I saw this, and yeah, this is the regular one. So this is the non-root hairs. This is like sculpted out hair. But it's just like, what's you? And this is like the critique I've always heard, and I'm always like, yeah, I agree now. Because like, yeah, it's so true. It's like, what the fuck, dude? What's their power? He has green shit come out of his hands. Come on, guys. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. Like, she's just so this looks so dumb. I don't know what the hell happened in that storyline. The powers are being trans. Do people really fuck with Loki this much? Yeah, right. To pay 425 for that artisan, it's sold out on Sideshow. So, dude, Bancho's Subaru Essential. Your was good, Bancho. Oh man, yeah, a lesbian Loki. When I saw this shit, I was like, oh shit, lesbian Loki. All right, cool. Got this lesbian power. This, yeah, I had no idea. He tells stories. Is that what happened in that series, dude? What happened there? Because I even feel like they wanted to get that shit wrapped up after the shit that happened with Majors and stuff. And we're like, let's get this shit the fuck out of here. That storyline. This was supposed to be like the foundation to like going forward. What's gonna happen? Now it's like, oh man, who the hell would have liked this series that much? Like a throwaway series of a throwaway character now. Like, look at this. What power is this? He looks like Poison Ivy, like a wannabe Poison Ivy or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on here. Like, I have no idea, dude. Like his like crown is cool. It's like, got that comic book look to it. But man, this just looks. And not the figure, like not like the claw, like the quality of the figure, but just what they did to this character is like it's throwing me off. Where I'm just like, I'm not even intrigued to go and watch what happened. I haven't seen any reviews. I took that as a throwaway season, a throwaway series. And it just sucks because like before, you needed to watch all the MCU projects. You needed to watch everything to kind of understand what's going on. And that's why I feel, and that's honestly what turned me off to even wanting to watch X-Men 97. All the poor shit leading up to that. I said, no, I had enough. I'm not paying for this fucking god awful subscription. Nothing on there I want to watch. It's terrible. All the shit's coming out is terrible. And if I miss out on some of the storyline, who cares? Who gives a shit? I didn't watch the Marvels. I watched Miss Marvel, and I thought that was like, wait, I gave it a chance. I thought it was kind of interesting what was going on. Throwaway series, man, like that Captain America movie coming out. I've heard it's been reshot, refilmed. Who knows what that thing is going to look like? And for as much goodwill as they built up with this MCU fucking series, I don't even know if it's part of the MCU, the X-Men 97 series. They might just toss it away to the trash as soon as these movies come out. Because like looking at this, it's just like, God damn, bro. When I see this type of stuff, it's like reboot this fucking shit now. Reboot this god awful shit right now, bro. Because this needs to get the fuck out of here. Lesbian Loki's got to go, bro. I'm sorry, lesbian Loki. Loki showing you how man genders they are. Man, come on, like, dude. I don't know. I didn't watch season 2 in the comics that made him the god of stories. Ugh, fuck. Oh man, why didn't you say hi to me, Boncho? I thought it was your main. These guys are going at it in the chat, huh? Blade is still dead in the water. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. But if you're interested in this lesbian Loki, you might be able to get the regular edition, which I think is $290. $290 still. Shark has been jumped. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened there, bro. Like for real, I don't know what happened to the MCU, man. But when I said, when I see stuff like this, it's time to reboot the whole fucking thing. Bring Cap, bring fucking Steve back, bring Tony back. Fuck all that. Like, what happened to the Armor Wars? What happened to that? What happened to Riri? What happened to, like, what's going on? They don't have T'Challa anymore. Reboot it, guys. Like, it's done. I think people will be happy for it. You know what? Like, cut it off. Go dormant for a few years. Get people starved. Reveal the trailer to an all new Avengers movie. All new. You know, cast these motherfuckers because we were talking about that James Gunn Superman and shit. A lot of people are talking about the first look at him. We're talking about it in the Discord. I'm intrigued by it. I think the casting on that Clark looks good. Yeah, a lot of people are getting thrown off by that first look at him where he's like nonchalantly putting on his boot. I want to see what the guy delivers, man. And dude, Marvel better get ready, bro, because I feel like a lot of people are gonna get turned off by their shit. If you got Superman doing his thing, and then you got lesbian Loki over here, who are you gonna want to watch? You gonna want to watch this trash? I ain't gonna want to watch this shit. I'm good, man. But we'll move on from there. Hot Toys also keeping it going with the Star Wars collection. Darth Sidious was revealed this week too. And it's crazy because when we were talking about the Black Series, I actually thought they had revealed a Darth Sidious from Revenge of the Sith previously. But going back when I was posting this, that was actually the Clone Wars Darth Sidious. It was a little bit different. And yeah, looking at this, I think a lot of people pre-ordered that Clone Wars version as a stand-in for their Darth Sidious in their 1/6 collection. But obviously, like, I was watching Justin's Collectibles in the morning, and yeah, he said it best, man. What do you think they're gonna do with those pre-orders now? They're gonna cancel them seeing this shit, man. So I think this Darth Sidious looks fucking off the hook. That, like, man, like I said, if I was a Hot Toys collector, I'd be all over this like Power of the Dark Side collection that they're like revealing like these past couple of weeks. They just look so fucking awesome that, man, if they reissue the Revenge of the Sith Anakin, maybe in the artisan edition, man, I'm gonna be really tempted, dude. I'm gonna be really tempted by that shit because that old one, that shit is like a grail piece. I think that thing goes for like $600-$700, maybe more. I think brand new. Where this Darth Sidious, I think this thing is gonna be a grail piece too eventually, man. Once it sells out, if you do pre-order this through the Hong Kong pop-up shop they got, like I said previously, they are giving away like these coins with each figure. So if you pre-order this on Sideshow, the special edition, you get this gold coin. But man, getting all these red coins and seeing them now all together, I'm like, yeah, that would be pretty dope to kind of have them all like in a display somewhere, like in a glass shelf somewhere. That'd be pretty sick. And like I said, we talked about Darth Revan. We talked about a Star Killer. Like, man, if they start showing off some like the Revenge of the Sith Anakin, like I said, a reissue or something, or like a 2.0 version, oh man, it'd be hard. It'd be hard to stay away, man. The Darth Maul we talked about, that one looked fucking awesome. That was like a reissue or a 2.0 version. We're just looking at these head sculpts, bro. Like this looks better than the movie. Like fuck, dude. Like this looks awesome, man. Where yeah, I was talking about wanting to get the Black Series. I think it was like 2 weeks ago we were talking about that. And dude, like I said, just quality. You could tell obviously the price points and the scale. But man, this is something that I would want in 112 version 2. Where man, I was hoping that the rumors of MEZCO doing Star Wars were true. But yeah, kind of approaching 2025 and nothing's been revealed. I don't know if that's true anymore because I heard those rumors like as early as 2021. So seeing that nothing's ever kind of come to fruition from that, I feel like, man, you're never really gonna get the opportunity to get something like this in 112. Because yeah, like I said, just the head sculpts, the lightsaber action that he's got going on, the lightning hands, like that shit is fucking sick. It just looks so dope. Where man, I just wish I had money for all this stuff. you know. What's the chat saying? Armor Wars without Tony is completely stupid and pointless. Oh, I agree. That's why it's not been released. Clone Wars is before his scars. This is after the scars. I think you can keep both if you want. Yeah, but then at that point it's like, where you put them in the display? Like next to each other or what? Like I don't know. You would have to have like a whole separate display where I think if for characters like this, if I'm just building like a Power of the Dark Side display, like oh, you need a Darth Sidious, you need a Darth Vader, you need a Darth Maul, you need like all these other like dope fucking Sith Lords and stuff. Where if you had two, you start building out because how many Darth Vaders are there? There's a New Hope, there's Rogue One, there's all this shit. It's like nah, you just want the best version of them, Where I think you got a dope one, Rick. You got the Obi-Wan one. That one's pretty sick. I'd be content with that one too. But it's just I don't know. I think a lot of people always want Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader. I think they're releasing that one pretty soon. So yeah, I don't know. You would always kind of have to obviously make up your mind, but honestly, if you did get the other one and before this one was revealed, I think you'd still be content with it. But it's just something about the head sculpts on this. I remember that Clone Wars one. It looked like this, dude. It had this the guy just looks a little bit more evil. He's just like a little bit more of a bad guy. Where man, the whole thing that was funny to me in the movies and the prequels, how did they not know this guy was a fucking bad guy? I did not know this guy was like plotting on him. Where it just made the fucking Jedi look so fucking dumb. It's like, come on, you guys. This guy's literally fucking planning and scheming, bro. Like, he fucking masterfully turned the tables, man. And that like his character to me is the reason why I like those movies so much. Like this character right here is just so badass to me because he was just so nefarious, bro. Like he outwitted everybody, bro. Outwitted even like the best Jedi they had, the entire council. Like, man, he fucking the entire galaxy, guys. Like, this guy fucking did it, man. So yeah, for sure. Like, man, if I wanted to get any one of these, it would be between this one and the Darth Maul. Darth Maul because he's like one of my favorite characters. Like, he's just such a cool design character, but this dude right here, man, like talk about a bad guy, bro. Like this would set it off, man. Like it just looks so dope. Where even if you were to get like this and maybe like a Jedi, I mean a Yoda from that movie, where they're kind of like fighting and stuff, like that shit would be badass. That would be a badass display. Looks like Hillary. Fucking Bonch, he's so stupid, bro. Oh man. Oh, 100. You need to be all in on Star Wars to build specific versions. Yeah, that's where I'm like, Tony is a Force ghost now, programmed into the suit technology. I see that's I don't know. That would work if Robert Downey comes back, but I don't know if he is coming back. And that's what I'm saying. Reboot the whole fucking thing, man. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares anymore. Dude, they skipped all of these good storylines. It's like, dude, if they reboot it, they can even redo Civil War, like a proper Civil War. Now that they have like literally, they can get all these other characters and they get Fantastic Four and all this other shit in there. Like they can redo certain stuff also too, where it's like they skipped all of this crazy shit going on, man. And I'm like, I don't know. I think after the Secret Wars films that they do, I think they're gonna reboot that shit, which I'd be content with. Get that crap out of here already. But anybody going there for this Hot Toys? Before we move on. Because along with that, Obi-Wan Kenobi and his Mandalorian armor also went up for pre-order, and this thing sold out pretty fast too, man. Where I was tripping. I believe this is just from the Clone Wars animated series. Remember the episode where he kind of goes to the fucking Mandalore and shit, and he's got to like dress up as a Mando. Death Watch. No, this is not Death Watch. This is help me out here. What's the name of these guys? But yeah, I think the armor looks pretty dope, and it's just like a Mandalorian with a fucking lightsaber is always a cool look, man. Where I think that's the reason this Hot Toy sold out really fast, because you don't really get that too much. And the Obi-Wan head sculpt looks pretty good, but yeah, this is a super niche ass Hot Toys where I'm like, I don't know, you really got to be a Hot Toys collector if you buying this shit right here. But like I said, it did sell out fast. I can't stop looking at them checks above his eyes. Talking about Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. Yeah, he's an evil looking dude, bro. That grimy ass motherfucker. But this Obi-Wan looked cool. I just tripped out. It sold out so fast. I didn't think it was gonna sell out too fast. The Hot Toy Solo Darth Maul with robot legs is the one. Oh yeah, that was a badass one too. Who rewatched Phantom Menace in theaters? Oh yeah, I got to catch that shit. That shit was the fucking shit, bro. Like I said, I had to. That's like one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Best EP Mandalorians, but they are still Death Watch. Yeah, okay, so it's Death Watch. Yeah, that was a dope. This was like a dope arc in that shit, man. Yeah, Phil has to go rescue. I think it was like a princess or some shit. So he had a cool look to him. Where the only thing that threw me off was that like it's got like the live action head sculpt. Where I know Hot Toys, they've never done that. They've never done like animated series looks. Where Sideshow has, they've done like their like Clone Wars versions and stuff, like the animated series, and they look pretty dope. Like the Yoda looks cool, but from what I've heard of like Sideshow 1/6 figures are not the greatest, you know. Where I feel like Hot Toys they could do some stylized look to them, because I think they did that with the Spider-Verse stuff. They kind of gave them like the animated looks to them, exactly like how they looked in the movie. So I think they could do that with this, but I don't know why they just don't. They kind of give them a more realistic look, kind of like the same thing they do in Black Series. They've never gone like full cartoon looks, where I don't know why. Like I think they would still sell well, you know. That's how they originally look, you know. So I don't know. But yeah, fuck if I know. This thing sold out, man. And then also Imperial Commando from the Bad Batch went up for pre-order. And I don't know if this one sold out either, but Hot Toys exclusive also, where I didn't watch the Bad Batch. I watched season 1. I didn't watch season 2. But I heard it was all right for what it was. I heard it was okay. I haven't really watched any like reviews or anything on it, man. With Omega, Rekka, Omega, little Weena. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like. I heard okay things about it. I just didn't hear it was like must see TV. Or I was like, I kind of lost interest in it because it was just such a long wait to season 2. I don't know about this shit, man. But yeah, maybe the Superior Commando would be dope. I know these dudes are pretty badass and shit. Were these guys like the 501st Legion, or and then when they went into the fucking or no, these guys, I think they were mixed into the 501st, right? Or am I mistaken? Because yeah, from what I understand, these Imperial Commando motherfuckers are pretty badass. I thought these dudes are always from like the video games, though, so I don't know too much about them. And then keeping it with 1/6, moving on to the Mondo stuff. This Mondo Sky Sled went up for pre-order, and man, $395. Where I don't know if it's worth that shit. Like that's pretty fucking expensive, man. But you're talking about a 1/6 vehicle here, where man, this thing's got to carry fucking He-Man, a 1/6 He-Man, where that thing is pretty fucking huge. Detailed as fuck, man. The cool thing about it too is like it has like this dragon piece, where in like the regular Origins toy or in the Vintage toy, that's like a sticker. Where right here it's like a whole plate that kind of comes off, and you're able to kind of see the engine. The photography obviously is off the hook, man. Like I always say that the dude Masters of the Universe photography from Mondo, Raul Barrero, always sets the shit off, man. Always sells the fuck out of these things. I never got the 1/6 Mondo He-Man. I do want to kind of go back and get one just so I could kind of display it, like versus like my Skeletor that I have. Still haven't even unboxed that thing. But man, like a 1/6 Sky Sled, that thing is be huge, bro. Where like just look at these promotional images, man. Like just when you kind of really start to understand this is 1/6, like just look at the size of that diorama and look at the size of the Sky Sled. Like some motherfuckers tackling two fucking bad guys. Like it's just super sick. And like I said, the photography always sets it off. This guy's always taking inspiration from the mini comics, where that's dope to me. Like this is the dope shit to me from this guy, where I'm like, man, this guy really knows this like history to the shit, and he just executes it really well, man. Like just seeing this like just little comic strip shot, and reproducing that shot. The Sky Sled does come with these 2 extra head sculpts, so you get like the hair kind of flared out, where it's kind of like blowing through the wind. And then this promotional image right here too was just so funny to me, where it's like you really get to see the size difference on these fucking things, where it's like, yeah, that's a fucking 1 6 figure, guys. That's pretty fucking big, man. It's huge, like my man Boncho said. So yeah, $395. I don't know how many people went for it, but man, there's like some guys that I've seen like in I've been catching these dudes on the Mondo streams. They've been doing like their Mondo live streams. Every time they put out stuff for pre-order, I watched a couple of them. I watched the Bane one and I watched a few of the Masters of the Universe ones. And yeah, there's like a bunch of people in that chat that are like all in on this stuff, man. I wasn't able to get the image, but they did show an image of like all the releases they've done from Mondo, and it's already a deep collection, guys. Like it's getting up there, man, in the number of releases. So kind of seeing that they did a vehicle, pretty gnarly, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for reals, I was like pretty impressed by just the fact that they're doing that. Where I don't know, man. Maybe if they would have packed in the He-Man with it, I know it would have bumped up the price a lot. But hey, man, maybe would have got some people, because if you buy this Sky Sled, you need somebody to mount this bitch, and that He-Man's going to be probably another 250. You're talking about like over half a G for this fucking just this look right here. So that's a little bit steep. Where I don't know, I definitely don't got the money for that shit. $395, yeah, $395, man. So that's a lot of dip, guys. Boncho, what's this guy? What's this guy? What are you guys over here fucking up my shit, bro? I can't even fucking read the chat. You guys over here blowing kisses to each other. Yours, baby. You guys are dumb as fuck. Oh man. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Darth, $395, man. It's pretty fucking steep, man. Where, like I said, if they would have popped the He-Man in that shit and not just the two head sculpts, maybe, maybe, because yeah, you need somebody to mount this bitch, and just getting this, unless you've been all in up till now, it ain't gonna cut it. Like this was like a non pre-order for me automatically, because like I said, I don't have a He-Man, so I just, why even look at this thing? But the detail going into this shit is pretty fucking dope. And like I said, that guy that's taking the photography on it, setting the fucking shit off, man. Where I'm like, this guy's got to be having the most fun with these dioramas. Like I said, he builds these fucking things, man. So be sure to give him a follow. I think it's right here is Masters in Photography of Masters and Photography. I think is the Instagram's. His name is Raul Barrero. So it was pretty awesome. So yeah, we'll see this thing roll out. And then keeping it with Masters of the Universe, a new origin is going up on Mattel Creations this week. You got Extendar. And like I've said previously, man, I wanted to be all in on this line. The only thing throwing me off is these goddamn exclusives, man, where I hate paying the shipping prices. I wish these things were just available at Target, available at Walmart, like the earlier waves. $18, $15, I think they were costing. Now these things are pushing up to like $20 plus shipping, where it's like, dude, really? For this fucking toy, where it's like, oh fuck, man. I did read a little bit of the backstory on this guy to see if it was one that I could skip on or pass. Apparently he's just like a regular knight. He was like part of like the Eternian Palace and stuff, where Prince Adam and them reside and all that stuff. And he saw He-Man with the powers and stuff, and he wanted to do that. Apparently he gets captured by like the evil Horde, and Horde actually fucking does some fucking cybernetic experimentations on him and turns him into a cyborg. And now he has the the power to extend, which is I know a power that a lot of guys, myself included, would want. Who wouldn't want that power? Extendar, baby. That'd be fucking awesome. So yeah, Invincible at his full extension. I think that's what it was. So something like that. So he's got like a lot of power when he extends. He's got all the power when he's fully extent. So yeah, I don't know. The story behind it was a little bit interesting. Yeah, right here on the card back, you can kind of see like just the evil Horde, kind of like he kind of like he's like, he gets transformed by them, but like he kind of like, I don't know, he kind of overrides that shit and kind of goes back to the good guys. But then right here on the card back, you do get to see, I forget his name, but this dude right here on the top right here in the background, I believe he's the next figure to kind of come out in the line. Roadstar, I forget his fucking name, but he's like a fucking, he kind of can turn into a car. He has like a tire on his chest or some shit like that, so he looks cool. Blue Chew activate, yeah, yo. My man Aiden Andes, stop looking at my Extendor. Yep, Extendor. Like, who wouldn't want this guy's power? That's awesome. Is that an extender in your pants? Or are you happy to see me? Yeah, I would be levitating all the time as an extender. Hey yo. Yeah, I'd be fully extent, bro, if I had this guy's power, like fully extent. Look at this guy. This guy's a champ, bro. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, man, if this was a figure I could kind of like easily acquire, like on BBTS or like Target, it'd be a no-brainer. Now, like I said, man, you're starting to get to these like more niche characters. Like if you want to be all in, you have to play their game, you have to play, by their rules, and you have to pay these damn shipping prices where it's like, man, if only they would do something like Hasbro Pulse, where it's like you buy a membership, you get free shipping. Maybe, dude, I would have probably done that because I've been going to their fucking site and getting all this shit from them so often because they put out a lot of exclusives on there where I'm just like, God damn it, you motherfuckers. So I don't know. I gotta wait and see. Like I said, I read the backstory to him. He does kind of sound pretty cool, but I don't know if it's a necessary one. And like I said, I do have the Eternia playset. My goal was to kind of try to get all of the figures in the line, but man, there's just so fucking many where I'm already behind on a lot of the Snake Man. And I've always kind of like dedicated more of my prioritizing like more of the figures on some of these exclusives, but it's just such a pain in the ass whenever they put out another one. Cause like I said, it's just like a tax. Like, oh man, I gotta fucking pay to play this bullshit. Fuck all that, man. I hate that shit. The chat's getting the kick of that shit. Rogue makes me extend. Yeah, dude, for reals. I thought this guy's power was the most awesome. Trying to extend my paper, baby. Yeah. Oh man. And then keeping it with Mattel Creations, Transformers Hot Wheels, guys. And talked about the little Hot Wheels trailer about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. That was cool, man. Little Hot Wheels, not hurting nobody. When I saw that they were making one of the Transformers, I was like, hey, this is dope. I'm getting this. $80 fucking dollars for this fucking thing, dude. Fuck you. You're tripping, dude. Like I said, plus shipping, dude, plus shipping, plus tax. Dude, this would be like $100 for me, bro, for a fucking Hot Wheels. Where right here, I think this is the missing link, that one missing link that's popping up a lot of places. That fucking Optimus, which we're gonna talk about right now. That shit looks pretty dope. But dude, look at this little Hot Wheels, bro. $80. Where I was like, man, when I first saw the price, I was at work and I was like getting some shit together for the show. Like obviously when I'm at work, I'm working on the show, right? But yeah, I showed this to one of my coworkers because the dude's like big Transformers fan. He likes all these like 80s properties and all that stuff. I was like, yo, check this out. I was like, dude, this is be something to get, bro. This is gonna be a dope collector piece. And he's like, oh, how much is it? And I was like, oh, let's check it out. $80. I was like, bro, where call me crazy, but I think this thing's gonna sell out, bro. I think this thing's gonna sell well because man, Hot Wheels collectors, bro. Oh man, they're on another level, bro. When it comes to rabid collectors, man, those guys. You think camping out for Marvel Legends or fucking GI Joe Classified series during the fucking Cobra Island days was bad? These guys were camping out there the night before for fucking just Hot Wheels, dude. Where I would remember going in line a lot of the times and it'd be like, oh, what are you here for? And it was just like fucking 6, 7, 8 guys all for Hot Wheels, bro. Like no bullshit. Where I was just like, God damn, these guys are really into it, man. And then another one of my coworkers, he's not really into toys, but I was showing him like the show. I was like, oh yeah, I do like this little podcast thing on the side. And he was like, oh, that's dope. He's like, I collect Hot Wheels. I was like, oh, for real? I was like, oh, you one of those Hot Wheels guys, huh? He's like, my dad collected them a lot. He's like, man, my garage is just full of them, bro. And I was like, no shit, huh? And he's like, yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, and these older guys, bro, they really love Hot Wheels where this is going to be a collector piece for them, bro. Like they're not going to be able to pass on this thing. I think this thing is going to sell out within like 5 minutes, bro, honestly, at $80. But the fact that it transforms, the fact that it's fucking across property, cross company thing, like it's just, man, it's like printing money, bro, where I feel like they underpriced this thing, honestly, man. It sucks for the people that want it just as a toy. Like this would be cool to have like on your desk. Like, oh man, this is dope. Like little transforming Hot Wheels. Like that's fucking awesome, you know? It looks really cool too. It looks like that original fucking toy. Like right here, they have the promotional images next to. I think this is the missing link. I think this is that new like retro style Transformers that they brought back was like updated articulation, but just $80 is just insane to me. Where the fucking YOLO Park Optimus is $60, highly articulated model kit, quality paint, quality figures, premium almost. It's $65. This thing is $80. Like, dude, like they're really trying to tax these Hot Wheels guys. I think they know that they're an older crowd, and I think they know they got money, so fuck it, why not? You know, and like I said, I would imagine that the licensing fee would be expensive, but like this is a collaboration. This isn't Mattel like, oh yeah, let us get Transformers and we'll pay you guys. No, dude, like Hasbro is gonna be able to make Mattel stuff too. You know, that was like the deal where I don't know. I think they're kind of splitting the profits here, right here with this shit, because that's all I can attribute this to. Because this shit to me was just crazy. 3.5 inches tall, $80, 80 fucking bucks. Like, you're crazy, dude. That's insane, man. I don't know. I was hyped for this till I saw the price. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, that the old one that was just the car, the trailer, I was like, okay, that's gimmicky. That's dope. I'm gonna get it. I think it was like what, $12, $15. That's fine. That's okay. That's like Hot Wheels, whatever. A little bit more expensive than Hot Wheels. I understood. I thought this was like, okay, transforming, man, it might be $40 tops, maybe. And that would be a little bit overpriced for me. $80? Nah, dude. Nah, fuck all that, man. They're tripping, dog. Or else, yeah, they miss me with this shit. Transformers Gate Debate. Fucking dumbass Boncho. The missing link MP is the same price. It's crazy. Yeah. I think, yeah, right. They're like a 80, $100. Where yeah, speaking of the missing link, these Transformers have been popping up, man. And I believe this is the second series of figures. So we got Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. And these things are pretty dope, man. If you guys have seen these are like supposed to be like the vintage toys with like modern articulation. So they're kind of bringing them back into like these modern, more updated articulation. But the aesthetic of them are supposed to represent that original toy. Where, dude, if I was a collector back in the 80s and I was collecting Transformers, I'd be all over this line. Like, this looks fucking awesome. Like, these just look cool as fuck. Super fun. Like, just as a cool like little Transformers shelf. Like, this is super nostalgic if I was like a big Transformers guy, man. But look at the transformations. They look super dope. They look like the old school joints, man. And yeah, here they are next to the original ones where you could kind of see like the updates in articulation and stuff. We can't really see it too much, but you kind of definitely see some updates. I think these are the original ones, or might not be, but yeah, like I said, just updated articulation, updated paint applications. Like, it looked pretty dope. I believe the first one that was released is the Optimus. I think it's on Hasbro Pulse. And yeah, like 8 is saying there's two versions of them. 8, there's like this one that's like a more, it's got like a little bit more deco on it. Like I think it's got like the paint right here on the foot and everything. I think this one's like 120, I want to say. And then the other one that doesn't have like these stickers or like these added on paint, it doesn't have like this yellow a windshield cover right here, or like the yellow mirror and stuff, the orange mirror. I think that one's like $80, so it's like a little bit less, and it doesn't have the yellow eyes. Doesn't have the yellow eyes, so I think this is like more representative of that original toy. Where yeah, this would be dope, and I'd be all over this shit if I was like one of the like this was something I collected back in the 80s and stuff. Because yeah, they just look really dope. They just look really fun, modern articulation as much as they could pack in for this figure, this style of figure. So it is like a retro style toy, you know, where it's like, okay, this is pretty dope, man. They're selling really well too. Like I said, I've seen that Optimus. I've seen I think Jobby the Hong. He reviewed that Optimus Missing Link, and he was like, yeah, it's a little bit overhyped. He was kind of like saying that it was a little bit overhyped for the price, but he liked it. He really liked it. He was like, yeah, this shit's dope. But just seeing the hype around it, he thought it was a little bit of a turnoff. But yo, Bumblebee and Cliffjumper look pretty fucking dope. And like I said, just as toys, like this shit looks awesome. Like, this looks awesome. And if I had like a deep Transformers display, these would be must cops. I would definitely need these. Like, these just look cool. Like, never going for the vintage toys. Like, you're getting a modern version of them, like a retro on them, like a retro style on them. Like, that's dope, you know? And just like their little car forms, like that just looks super dope, man. Or yeah, the Missing Link MP, yeah. So I don't know. I want to see the rest of this line roll out, because just look at these things. They look pretty freaking dope next to that Optimus, man. So if you're interested in the Optimus, it is in stock on Hasbro Pulse. So I'd probably get that before it sells out, because it looks like this line is going to continue to kind of go deep. So be on the lookout for these guys. And then speaking of YOLO Park, talked about this early kind of information being put out by YOLO Park. This is their AMK Pro X series. So we got all new line from them, where I was getting already thrown off by all their lines. I think I have their Optimus Primal. I think that's the AMK series. And then I got the Megatron. I'm waiting on the Optimus Prime. I think that's the AMK Pro. And now we're moving on to the AMK Pro X. So from what I understood, there were like stylized versions. There were going to be stylized versions, kind of like how 3.0 does. But apparently not so much. Where, yeah, this is a little bit stylized, but here we have Ape Link from Rise of the Beast, where he didn't transform in the movie, but I guess Hasbro is giving liberty to these companies to kind of, put out their transformations how they would have looked had they transformed. So yeah, this character right here, he didn't get to transform, but YOLO Park is attempting their version of how he would have looked, and like to me, he looks badass. Like I think this shit looks dope as fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Like I said, I haven't even watched the movie. I got the Optimus Primal just because I thought it looked cool. This is obviously gonna be a little bit more expensive because, like I said, this is all new line, so this is like a more premium line where this is going to be $100. And like I said, the AMK series, I think that was at $35. I paid for the Optimus Primal. The Megatron, that was the AMK Pro, that was like $65. And these are going to be pushing like around $100, $105. So the premium quality is going up, but the price is also going up. Where I did see a review of this morning, and I forgot the name of the YouTuber. It's like some Japanese dude. Or it might be Chinese. I'm not 100% sure. But he already kind of had it up, and yeah, like he kind of had like subtitles on the bottom. Like, dude, it like for what he was saying, like he was like really impressed by like it felt like hefty. Just like the paint quality on there, like these pictures don't even do it justice. It looked a little bit better. Where I'm like, okay, if they start doing like maybe other versions of like characters that I want, maybe I might start going in for this. But since I don't have any attachment to this guy, to this Ape Link guy, I'm like I get past, But figure wise, it does look pretty good. And if it's anything like their other YOLO Park stuff, this thing is going to articulate really well. Because like I said, they are model kits, but this one being a little bit more complex, I think there's a lot more pieces to kind of put together, but relatively easy to build. I think you can build them like in 5 minutes, bro. Pretty freaking fast. So gotta see this thing roll out right here in the States, and maybe they get me, honestly. But I want to see more of the line kind of come out and see what they start putting out there, man. So be on the lookout for this, guys, if you're interested. And I suggest going and taking a look at that YOLO Park stuff. I was actually talking to Rick about him like last week. Dude, going for him, man. Get that Megatron, dude. Megatron and Optimus look pretty dope, and I'm going in for both of those. Well, I got the Megatron already, and I'm waiting on that Optimus to ship, man. So be on the lookout for all their stuff that they're doing, man. I think this company is one to look out for. And then speaking of monkeys, we got SH Monster Arts. We got what's the name of this motherfucker right here? I forget the name of this dude from the Kong X movie. We got Scar. I think his name is Scar. So we got the Scar King, and yeah, this thing kind of came out. We did get a tease on this guy from I believe it was the Godzilla that we were looking at. So we got like a fucking early look on him. Figure was finally revealed this week. Went up for pre-order. I believe it's like about $105 on BBTS. Figure wise looks pretty cool. I haven't watched the movie, but figure wise it looks pretty gnarly. Like it looks like it's gonna move really well. Just because of his fucking big ass arms, like big old monkey arms. Like you're gonna be able to get some dope range on this guy. I thought this weapon that he's wielding is fucking gnarly. I don't know what the fuck that is. Like obviously it's like the skeleton or the spine. I think it's one of those like walker things almost. I think it's one of those. Like just the fact that he's wielding this thing like a fucking whip is crazy to me. So yeah, I gotta see this thing roll out. This thing might be a pretty dope figure to just pose around. Like it just looks like a crazy ass monkey. Where even on a 112 shelf, I think this thing can work. Like you could be having this thing fight like your fucking regular size figures or whatever. Like I would just look pretty gnarly, man. I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued by it just because of that. What's my eight saying? So I'm hoping they do missing link seekers. Yeah, I think they're gonna go deep in that line 8. That's what I'm saying. I suggest probably going in for that Optimus, man, and then maybe making up your mind later on. The Megatron looks sick. Yeah, man. The YOLO Park Megatron is pretty badass, bro. I got that joint. It's really sick. And then yeah, this thing comes with the Infinity Gauntlet for Kong. So if you have picked up this line, or you do pick up this figure and you have picked up this Kong, I mean, you are able to kind of trick them out with this fucking Infinity Gauntlet. So that's pretty dope. And then they got a tease for this. I don't know what the fuck this fucking kaiju was. It was like an ice dragon or some shit like that. Like I said, I didn't watch the movie, but I did see like reviews on it. Like an ice kaiju or some fucking crazy shit like that. This fool had as a pet or some shit. So it looks like that's going to be the next one coming out, which I think might be a little bit more expensive than Kong or Scar King right here. That thing might be like 140-ish, if the scale is correct. So we got to see this thing roll out, guys. I secured it thanks to Omar. The Optimist looks great, man. Yeah, get on those YOLO parks, man. I'm telling you, man. I think that's the line to collect for Transformers right now, more so than the 3.0 stuff, the MDLX stuff. Honestly, MDLX stuff is cool, but a little bit too small. I want a little bit more size on my Transformers. And then keeping it with Fig Wars, we do get a reveal for a new Anya. This is going to be a Tamashii Nation store exclusive. So wherever they got these Tamashii Nations pop-ups, you're going to be able to get these exclusives that they got. There was a couple of other things that were going on there, but I didn't really get the images for them. I think one of them was like a base set or a base stand. And then you get this another color version of Anya right here. So you got like her little red little outfit going on here. So pretty popular figure, man. I've got the other two versions. I think I'm good there. But yeah, if I come across this, I might cop it, man. Just have Anya multiverse and shit. He's just a funny ass figure, bro. He got a lot of different faceplates and stuff. You just get a kick out of her character and stuff. It's just funny. So yeah, we'll see this thing roll out. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna try to acquire it. And then keeping it with Fig Wars, we got a new reveal for another Dragon Ball GT character. We got Pan coming into the line. And yeah, man, this thing looks like it's gonna be a dope figure, correctly scaled. Like, man, I held off from getting that Pan that came out from the Super movie. Dude, fucking huge ass head, bro. Where I was like, at a scale, dude, at a fucking scale where when they put out this GT Goku, I was like, oh wow, okay, this is a correctly scaled minifigure. Like this is how he the size that they need to be. Even the Dragon Ball Goku was just so big. It's like, man, this thing is not in correct scale. Where now it's like, okay, now that I saw that the Goku is, and you can kind of see her next to him, it's like, yeah, she's gonna be a little bit taller, correct size. Where I think she's even gonna be smaller than that Super Pan. That Super Pan is gonna be fucking humongous. Like the dome on that bitch was just huge, bro. Where I was just like, I'm good. I don't need that shit. But this one looks cool, man. Well, like I said, a lot of people are not the biggest fans of GT, man. I myself liked it a little bit better than Super here and there. And design wise, this was one of the characters that I like. She looks fucking badass. You know, she's just like ready to fucking knock motherfuckers out. And she had like a lot of attitude in that series that I liked a lot too. She was pretty dope. She reminded me of like her mom and stuff from Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, she's pretty dope, man. I'm looking forward to this one. This one looks pretty cool. I didn't pre-order the trunks. I don't know. Maybe I get it. I'm not 100% sure, but putting her next to her fucking grandpa Goku, that would be pretty dope. So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's a P Bandai exclusive right now, so I think it's on there for about $80 or so, around there, with shipping maybe. And yeah, be on the lookout for this one, man. And then it does come with this extra faceplate for Goku right here. So I think this is from like the opening credits and stuff. You get like this scene right here, so you get like this extra faceplate for Goku. That yeah, that's Dragon Ball, bro. That's like super. That's what they try to kind of do with this series, is try to bring that Dragon Ball flair back and stuff. I don't know how well it was executed, but yeah, we'll see this thing roll out. Anybody going in for this Pan right here outside of myself? I gotta lock this one in, because like I said, just the scale of it is what's selling me on it, man. Like aside from her being a cool character, if she would have been out of scale, it's just a huge turn off, man. Like fuck all that shit, man. I'm not doing that. It just looks off. Like I said, like that Pan, she just looked too huge, bro. Where I feel like they're gonna redo those characters one day and they're gonna put them in the correct size. But not with these ones. These are correct coming out the gates, man. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm gonna jump in. I still need that Goku on my pile loot. It's in my pile loot. Yeah, I get the A good thing you got it, bro. And you should cancel that one. I think he's on sale on Figure Grill, bro. He's on sale at Figure Grill. We're like, yeah, that's a dope ass Goku, bro. I really fuck with that one because of the different head sculpt too. So you could kind of put that on your Saiyan armor Gohan body. The Super Pan was like a midget. Yeah, looked off, right? She was just like her big ass head. It looked like a fucking little mini adult. Like, nah, dude, that's not how she looked. She was supposed to be a little toddler, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, it looked off. Yeah, and like, watch, you'll see when this one comes out, you'll see him and you'll be like, whoa, they really fucked up that scale, bro. So yeah, I'm glad I stayed away from that shit, man. So we'll see this thing. If only P Bandai didn't charge you up front, yeah, right, exactly, dude. Where it's like, man, and that's that's the one thing that always kind of throws me off and it turns me off from the Dragon Ball figure arts, bro. They're fucking expensive, dude. Like, unless you're paying up front, they're expensive, bro. Where it's like, man, you get them on BBTS, I think the motherfuckers are like 120, fuck all that, man. 125, 140. Like, man, I'm good. That's why I'm like, man, I hope that fucking when they make Perfect Cell, I hope he's just like as pretty standard as you could kind of make it, man. I hope he's not too hard to fucking get and stuff. Like, just like that metal cooler. Fuck all that, man. Who buying all that shit, man? Fuck all that shit. And then also SECC exclusives were also revealed by Figuarts, Bandai, and shit. So here we got this opening scene to Dragon Ball Z. We got Goku and Gohan, where oh man, I gotta get this, bro. This Nimbus Cloud 2 is fucking awesome. So a lot of people that don't have that original Dragon Ball Goku now can get a Nimbus. And just a little baby Gohan, little kid Gohan with his tail and shit, and the Dragon Ball hat. Like, that shit's sick, bro. Like, I gotta get this one. And this is just gonna look super cool on any display. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like your fucking 100th Goku, but fuck it, bro. Like, I don't care. I'm good. I think a lot of people kind of would have wanted like an update on this Goku finally, but there's no way they're gonna update it for SDCC exclusive. There's just no way. Where I think the demonical fit, that's like the best body Goku out there right now. I think it's like closer to a 3.0 body or whatever. But yeah, this is definitely not gonna happen for an SDCC exclusive. But man, if I'm able to acquire this, I'll be definitely content with getting this, man. Just because of the Gohan, the Nimbus Cloud, and just the opening credit scene is just it's so dope. Like, it's just nostalgic as fuck, man. So I'm excited for this one right here. I don't do P Bandai unless I absolutely have to. Yeah, fuck the bullshit. NRD up the ass on BBTS. Yeah, for reals, dude. That's seriously. That's why I'm not like always like, oh, I'm all in on the Dragon Ball. Like, nah, man. I'll get like their general releases, and a lot of times some of their better ones, but I don't need to be a completionist in that shit. I'm good, bro. It's just too expensive for a lot of their shit. And then they end up reissuing them out anyway a lot of the fucking time. So it's like, fuck them, bro. You know, and then updating them too. It's like, come on, man. It's like, look at that fucking Trunks reissue too. It's like, now it's a better version of them. It's like, god damn it, you piece of shit. So I don't know. But yeah, we'll see this thing roll out. Anybody going in for these SDCC exclusives or no? Because then we got my boy Trunks glazed up. Somebody glazed this fool up. Where yeah, this thing looks like a mess right here. This is look like ass. Where you could tell there's gonna be some hype beast out there in SCCC, like, oh, I got that Trunks, I got the exclusive Trunks, I'll sell it to you. I don't want this shit, bro. Keep this shit, man. That shit look god awful, bro. Bro, I don't know why they do this, dude. Like, this is just super ugly. Like, I'll take a black and white sketch Batman over this shit any day, bro. Like, I know Todd be getting shit for that. Bandai needs to knock this shit out, bro. My boy's glazed up. And then we got glazed up Jiren. Bro, these things look nasty, dude. Like, for reals, nasty as fuck. Or it's like, just reissue the fucking Jiren. God damn it. Like, a lot of people want this fucking powered up Jiren. And then this Trunks is pretty dope too. This is like the super Trunks where it's a dope look for him, but man, just that glossy, glowy thing they got on. Ah, shit looks like shit. The Goku and Kakashi for me, yeah, because this Jiren looks like fucking complete dog shit. And then this Kakashi, so it's a Naruto top 99 Kakashi. So yeah, this one's gonna be looking cool. So they're gonna continue to build out that like that top 99 fucking poster or whatever that they had. So man, like I said, they're gonna make every figure on there where it's kind of crazy that some of the figures on there haven't even gotten like a general release yet, like a general release. But I don't think they are. I think they're just gonna put them in the top 99 and then that's it. I don't think they are gonna get a general release because like, or maybe I don't know, because I know they did that with Itachi. They put out the top 99 one, didn't they? And then they haven't put like a general release one out, or the old ass one. So I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it, but like the Hokages that are in there, like I don't know if they're gonna put a general release on them. I think they're all gonna just be this top 99 shit. So yeah, I want to see how the Jiraiya looks too, because I always held off on the Jiraiya, the regular one. Even the reissue that came out, I think SDCC last year, I held off on it. Just because I wanted to see this top 99 how it looks. And yeah, this Kakashi looks badass, bro, with his weapons and shit. That shit looks sick. So yeah, I'm for that one. I'm with my man Abel right here. Yeah, Goku and Kakashi for me too, for sure. They're looking dope. And then there's Godzilla right here. So I don't know what Godzilla is from. It kind of looks like Final Wars, kind of. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it looks like just a repaint on him. Probably like his spikes and or some shit are probably repainted. So he got like that. He's like powering up or charging up. So that looks interesting. Let me see this bitch roll out too. SECC, like I said, some hype beasts. I got that Trunks. I got that Jiren. Keep them. Keep these glazed up boys. The glazed up boys. And then from there, move on to keeping up Godzilla. Hyatt Toys also making another King Ghidorah. So I believe this is from King Ghidorah versus Godzilla 91. This thing's pretty freaking huge, man. I think it's $100 on BBTS already. Looks pretty dope. I don't know how well the Hyatt Toys monster figures do compared to the SH Monster Arts. I just like the SH Monster Arts always look so dope to me. I've just always held off on them, but man, Hyatt Toys is right there with them, man. They're making a lot of their shit too. A lot of kaiju's. Seen them make like Mothra, like Ghidorah. Seen them make a couple of items and shit too. So I don't know how well they are compared to them, and I don't know how closely they scale to them. So gotta wait and see. I think they might just do a top 5 from the 99 joint. We'll see. I don't know. They're supposedly they're making all of them. That's what was initially said. So I don't know. I don't really know. And then keeping it moving with some Storm collectibles, we got June the Swan, some Gotcha Man. And man, this is like some old school ass shit, bro. This is like, man, my dad recognizes this type of stuff right here. This is like some old school 70s shit. Where it's like this and Speed Racer. Forget the name of the creator, but every time I see like Gotcha Man and Speed Racer, it's like, oh yeah, that's the shit my dad be knowing about, man. And yeah, Ken the Eagle, I think he like was the first release. I think this is the second release to the team. She looks pretty fucking dope. Like I always just like the designs of some Gotcha Man shit. I wasn't like the hugest fan. I used to watch some of this stuff like on Boomerang. You guys remember Cartoon Network Boomerang? Same thing with Speed Racer. They used to have him on there. But like I said, this is stuff like my dad recognizes, man. Like he recognizes this type of stuff because these types of like animes and cartoons and stuff, they were like really popular in like Central South America and stuff. So they this is like the stuff they got to kind of like be introduced to as far as anime. So a lot of these older cats, they really dig on this shit. Like I was watching Toy News SI and man JC, he was saying he was hot for this shit, and I was surprised. Oh damn, it's feel like some Gotcha Man shit. But like I said, it's some older cat stuff. So obviously going to be out of scale with like 112. I would want to see maybe like a Figuarts attempt this or like a Maplex attempt this and maybe get some shit like that. Probably Ken the Eagle at least. I don't know if I would go in for the entire team, but June right here looks pretty awesome. She looks pretty slick, and like the Storm stuff, for what it's worth, like they are out of scale with like the rest of your 112 stuff, but they don't give a fuck, man. They're just doing their own thing. They're making their own line of figures. So the sculpt and the paint always look on point. Like that's the one thing you can never freaking like really take away from them is like their sculpt and their paint job on their figures are like great looking, and they look exactly like the characters. And like that's a lot to ask for from a company a lot of the times, because sometimes companies make shit, it looks like dog shit, bro. It just looks completely off. So for what it's worth, they execute their shit really well, man. And then from there, we move on to some Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi. We got Ninja Gaiden 2. So we got some fucking dope ass Revoltech action where I feel like this figure is gonna be one of their better releases, man. No, a lot of people are digging on that Agent Venom right now. I still gotta ship that out from my warehouse in HLJ. Man, this figure looks like it's just up Revoltech's wheelhouse, where it's like, yeah, Ryu right here looking dope as fuck, man. You know you're gonna be able to pose the fuck out of him, bro. Like he just looks sick as fuck. This motherfucking Cobra sent me that pirate link for fuck Disney. That's funny, dude. Yeah, this figure looks like it's gonna be a must cop, man. Just because, like I said, this looks like it's something up Revoltech, Amazing Yamaguchi's wheelhouse. You're just gonna be able to get the most dynamic poses out of this guy, like for this figure. I mean, it just looks like it's something that's like made for them, you know, like this type of character, this type of design and stuff. Even if you're not like the biggest Ninja Gaiden fan, man, dude, I was surprised that like, damn, Ninja Gaiden does like lasted so many fucking years, man. Like, wasn't this shit back in the day like Super Nintendo? I always remember this shit like in arcades. So I remember seeing it when it came back to, I think it was Xbox One, where it was like only for Xbox. And that was like one of the things that like me and my brother thought about getting an Xbox because of that game. We're like, oh man, because we were only PlayStation. We're like, oh man, that Ninja Gaiden game looks pretty fucking dope. But yeah, one of my neighbors had it, and we were able to kind of play at his house or whatever. But yeah, this character, like he just looks dope as fuck. Like just even like I said, even if you're not a fan of Ninja Gaiden, like Ryu right here, he just looks like a dope ass ninja. Like he just looks sick as fuck. Where you can blend this into a lot of lines. Just like his weapon set looks freaking dope as fuck. He's got the metal claws on his feet and on his hands. Like it just looks like a figure made for Amazing Yamaguchi, man. So obviously they're gonna execute it fucking really well. And it's been brought up here multiple times and other streams too. A lot of people are really talking about how dialed down the Amazing Yamaguchi joints are. Like they don't look as jarring anymore. You don't really see too much of the ball joints anymore. You just kind of see the standard figure, just the silhouette of the figure, the sculpt, and everything. Like if you were to show this to somebody, yeah, maybe like the more experienced collector, you kind of definitely tell this is Amazing Yamaguchi, but right here you can kind of see the ball joints and stuff a lot. But overall, like it looks really good, man. It just looks great. Like you don't fucking you know what you're getting with this company now. Like you just know like how dynamic they can pose and just how much attitude they have, really, man. Yeah, the store exclusive for the Amazing Yamaguchi Ryu Hayabusa is another sword called the Evil God Sword. Send you a message and on the Discord. Oh, right on. Oh, I think good looking out, Liquid, man. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, see, they're gonna have an exclusive to that, to his to the site, which they always do, man. Like that Catwoman head sculpt, man. I wish I would have got that exclusive joint. That fucking unmasked head sculpt looks so dope. But yeah, always kind of be on the lookout. And the Age of Venom too, right? He has like that Venom head sculpt. Like that's just awesome. Yep, badass for sure. I remember beating the first and second game back in the day, man. Oh, right on the NES. Yeah, man. That's old school ass shit. This is a must cop. You don't got to be a Ninja Gaiden fan to have fun with this. Yeah, exactly, Abel. Like 100%, man. Like I couldn't agree more with this statement right here. Like this is just, it's just fucking. You can pose the fuck out of this shit. Um, like you can even probably buy multiples of this. I definitely see a lot of people buying multiples of this, man, just to kind of sit on ice, man, just in case it ever happens. It just looks like that fun of a figure. Obviously he's got all the bells and whistles when it comes to the hands. Like Mash is just it's gonna be dope. Like easily must cop. Has it gone up for pre-order yet, right? Or am I mistaken? Or is that going up this week? Because yeah, they always get like the solicitations out early, man, early. I think this is one of the first things I saw out last week going up. So it's cool to see all the promotional images. Super clean looks at it too, man. Like I always like the photography they do for Amazing Yamaguchi. And like they really sell their shit, man. Like they're not pussyfooting with the posing and stuff. Like, yeah, it could be a little bit more dynamic here and there, but like some of the times you see other companies when they start posing their shit around, it's like, fuck, bro, do you guys even play with the shit you're making? Like, and right here, I definitely see that they do that, man. So fuck yeah, this is gonna be dope as fuck. This is coming this week, supposedly. Okay, that's to be on the lookout for this one. I think this will be a hot pre-order, man. Hot, sizzling. And man, I'm moving fast because yo, guys, we still got a shit ton of more toys to go, man. A good amount, not a shit ton of more, but we got a good amount, man. So I'm moving fast is because for a reason. And then reissue 1.5 version of a Joker coming out, man. And man, if it's anything like the Woody figure, dude, I'd be pissed if they make a 2.0 version of this, because I think there's already people that got the original one. They're maybe thinking about getting this 1.5. And I saw Sugar Pack on Instagram talking about this. He's like, man, Bandai, is that you? Are you making me buy maybe 3 versions of this shit? Because when he bought the 1.5 Woody, he said, oh, and then they put out the 2.0 like a few months later. And it's like, man, if they do that here, that'd be fucked up, man. So this is coming with, I believe, like an extra head sculpt. I don't know if it's an exclusive or something. And I don't know if the accessories are any different from the original release. I never got it myself. I always thought about getting it because I always thought it looked so dope. But by the time I ever made up my decision, it was already kind of sold out in a lot of places, and I just never really went in for it. I'm not the hugest fan of Amazing Yamaguchi. Some of their older releases, now I'm like becoming more and more of a fan. But some of their older ones, they were a little bit too fidgety to me, So I was kind of held off. But now that I felt like that Catwoman, I'm like, yeah, these feel a little bit better. I recently opened up that Harley Quinn too. The other one, I always had the black and red one, and I always liked how that one looked. But that new one that I got from, I don't know if they're doing something different with the joints, but it just feels a little bit more like tighter, like a lot more buttery, smooth and stuff. So I'm definitely liking like the updates that they're doing, man. So 27th actually just announced. Oh, right on, Liquid. Man, Liquid, dude, you gotta make a YouTube too, bro. You got all the info all the time, bro. I'm always like impressed by how fast you are with the news and everything, man. Like you're the guy. You're definitely the guy, man. I really appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning of the show, man, I really appreciate all the stuff you do in the Discord, bro. You kind of keep that place active a lot of the times, man. So yeah, be on the lookout for this Joker, guys. If you guys are interested, I might actually going for it now. Because yeah, he's got all the bells and whistles and shit. Got the weapons and yeah, I always see this thing getting posed out like crazy. There's this one guy on Instagram. I think his name is like Bricky Yock or something like that. And he's always posing this with the mask figure, and that shit looks dope as fuck. Like he's just having a lot of fun with it. And then right here next up, we got Jessica Astor Gun Girl. So you guys are familiar with Cyberpunk Edge Runners. This is definitely taking inspiration from Rebecca in that series. And yeah, guys, this is probably one of the hotter reveals this week from what I've seen. This is the Romanky Cow Productions company making this figure. So now they're starting to make with that female body. They're starting to make like their own, quote unquote, their own characters. And yeah, man, Gun Girl here is a fucking hot one, bro. Where not only does she look hot, she moves hot. Yeah, dude, this figure is gonna move like crazy. If you are familiar with that Romanky buck, like that female body is probably like the best articulated female body out in the market. Sold out everywhere, bro. Everybody fucking got that thing or bought multiples of that thing. I did. I missed out, man. But from what I've seen, it's like one of the best articulated bodies, proportion wise. It's sculpted out really well. And yeah, now that they're starting to make like I said, quote unquote, their characters, like man, their shit is gonna start going through the roof. I feel like they're gonna be like a company to look out for, man. Because yeah, this thing is coming with like all the bells and whistles. There is two versions of them, so there's a deluxe and the standard. And here we have the deluxe version, so you do get like this extra body. You get like extra faceplate. You get like this extra hair piece or long hair piece. So you're able to kind of make two style figures right here. So you're already able to kind of get this look right here on the right, where like, yeah, this bitch just got some hella attitude with her, man. Where yeah, if you guys that watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners, like the character she's kind of taking inspiration from, is really like that. She's really eccentric. She's like really fucking rowdy and shit. So yeah, this is definitely, you could definitely tell that they're gonna pull this off crazy good, man. Like just a faceplate on it. She's got like even like that maniacal fucking faceplate. Like this bitch looks crazy, man. This bitch will blow your fucking head off, the top and the bottom. Hey yo, so be on the lookout, man. This thing looks hot. The gauntlets look fucking dope. The weapons are great. The paint looks awesome. Like I mean, like the head sculpt and stuff like that looks sick. The paint on their like tattoos and stuff looks dope. It looks exactly like what it's taking inspiration from, honestly. So like yeah, this is easy pre-order, man. I suggest locking in the pre-order prices on 5K toys right now. I believe they're like taking $20 down. So hey yo, she'll blow your head off, guys. I'm in for two of these. Edge Runners is dope. Yeah, exactly. And I know Jada Toys is making Cyberpunk Edge Runners, right? I don't think they're making anything like this though. Like this looks like it's gonna and Jada Toys, bro, like they're thoroughly impressing people, man. But man, you seeing this shit right here? Like this looks like next level shit, bro. This looks like some import fucking goodness, dog. Where it's like, yeah, you know where the extra prices are going right here. Like this looks awesome. It just looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, even if you haven't watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners, like it just looks like a dope figure overall. And yeah, like I said, this bitch will blow your fucking head off, top and bottom, guys. Hey yo, and yeah, just to get, I think you got to get the deluxe, right? Like it's just that much more stuff. Like you get this fucking extra mega weapon. Like come on, dude. Like how are you not gonna get that big ass gun? And this bitch is called Gun Girl. Like come on, man. Like you cannot. I don't even know why they're making the regular version, honestly. Like, why even offer that? Why, dude? Why even offer that? Like, I don't. Maybe people just buy that extras, like army builders. They get like one deluxe and they just build like maybe that's true. You can do it like that, but like I just feel like the move is getting the deluxe one. I believe it's only like $25 more around there. I want to say. So I think is like 80 or is it like 35? I forgot. I think the regular one's like $80. Another one's like 125 or something or some shit. I could be off. I always hate fucking 5K toys. They always be throwing me off with their prices and shit. And it's like Q4, price is this when it ships. Let me get the price down. Oh yeah, so they got $29 down, and then the second payment is $100 for the deluxe, and then it's $24, and then $60 plus shipping for the regular version. So yeah, it's not that crazy of a difference in price. It's about $40, about $45. But you get a whole nother figure, dude. You get basically a whole nother figure, big ass fucking weapon, big ass gun. Where you're just looking at these promotional images, like you need that shit. Like just look at this bitch. Like look at that shit. That looks awesome, dude. Like, you need this thing. Like, just look at the shot. That's the shot right there, bro. Like, this is awesome. And yeah, it's just got like just like a cool design to it where like they kind of switched it up and like slightly where it's like, okay, this looks like original character. Not really, but you know, it still works like with their body. Where I made a comment in the Discord where if you guys have ever seen Arcane, I've been waiting for a Jinx figure. Like, I want a Jinx figure so fucking bad, bro. They like, I always thought Figma was gonna make it because I have seen them do like the Nendoroids. They never made it. I thought third party by now would have made something, nothing. Where I feel like now Romanki they might see that season 2 pop off and like, yo, let's make this bitch because she has like they can easily pull it off on this buck, you know. And seeing that they're pulling off the tattoos on homegirl right here, like they could definitely get her like fucking tattoos that are on like the side of her body, like easily. The blue hair and everything. Like, yeah, I'm with it, man. So I'm excited with the potential of like what these guys can be doing, man. Hey, yo, she can crush my head. Yeah, since I missed the Romanki Bucks, I went with 4 deluxes. Damn, my man Liquid going all out, bro. That's that's the move, man. That's gonna be a sick ass army you got built right there. They're gonna blow your head off. Rick wants the scissors. They can easily do a Jinx and a V, honestly. Oh yeah, and the V totally, honestly, too, huh? With the gauntlets too, right here. If this bitch already has the gauntlets and stuff, like, oh man, yeah, they could easily pull that off. Where I'm excited for that, man, because I've been waiting, bro. I liked Arcane. That was like one of the few like newish type properties, type of series that I liked. I was like, wow, this was actually really good. I remember when I first heard about it, I was like, man, there's a lot of hype on this. Let me check it out, man. It was a little bit slow at the beginning, but man, once you start getting into it, especially when they age up, I'm like, oh shit, this story gets crazy, bro. That bitch Jinx is just, man, dude, she's wild, bro. She's wild. So be on the lookout for this. Where it reminds me of this character right here too, like fucking Rebecca. It kind of reminds me of her and stuff. Not really, but like just the stylized version of the iteration they're doing right here with Romanki kind of reminds me of her. So I'm looking forward to seeing, like I said, the potential of what these guys can do. So yeah, be on the lookout for this one right here, man. And then from there, move on to sewer diorama, guys. So here we have this all new sewer dio, $200 for this thing, which I thought was pretty freaking dope. Where I kind of feel like they're taking my man Ace's fucking ideas and kind of moving along with them, bro. And yeah, it looks like they kind of saw this dude posting all this shit on Instagram, and they're like, hold my beer, guy. They're gonna beat you to the punch because yeah, this thing got light up features, got lights, it's a modular, it's got a manhole. I said fucking, I don't know if it's like what kind of, like if it's resin or something right there with the water or something. It's got like the glossiness of the water, the sewer water. This thing looks pretty dope, man. For photography, I think this thing would be pretty awesome. Like I said, it's modular. You can break this bitch apart. You got the top set for $200. I thought this was pretty freaking dope, man. Like I said, light up features, 1/12 scale figure base. So yeah, it's got resin and damn, 2 kilograms. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm an American boy. So yeah, you can kind of break this thing apart. It's got the fucking yeah, like I said, the manhole. Yeah, it's got all this shit. Light. Yeah, this probably will be produced with the copyright statue factory. I don't know what the fuck that means. All this fucking pig Latin and shit. I don't understand any of this shit. But yeah, this thing was pretty freaking dope. I thought this was cool, especially if you are in the market for like a sewer diorama set. Like I feel like this would be probably it, man. I know fucking Neko is making their shit a little bit overpriced for what they were making. This is okay pricing. I don't think it's like the best pricing, but at $200, it's not bad. It is on BBTS. So you're already kind of get it in there for some pretty cheap shipping. This is gonna push Ace to make his even better. Yeah, I feel like Aces is the shit, man. I feel like that's definitely worth the price. Third party gets third party, fourth party. Yeah, right. That's true. Hell yeah, man. Arcane is dope. Can't wait for season 2. Yeah, man. That shit was sick, bro. Thoroughly impressed with that shit. Then who's selling this diorama? I think it's like Moji King or something like that. I can't really read the bottom. Some Chinese motherfucker. That's all I know. Like, them dudes, I feel like they see something out in the internet and they start making that shit fast as fuck. So yeah, this thing is out. It's on BBTS for sure for 200, man. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested for a sewer dial. And if you got a sewer diorama, you might need some turtles to go with it, man. Because next up, we got this MEZCO Toys TMNT animated series set. And I'm just gonna do the show like this. Fuck is this shit, guys? Oh man, this set right here, bro. Talk about, man. I almost pulled the trigger on this fucking thing, dude. I was like, oh shit, this thing's going live. Oh shit, it's in stock. Oh shit, add to cart, add to cart. And then I was like, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. Started to look at this shit, and I was like, okay, not bad. I was like, you know what, this initial shot, I was like, okay, they don't not bad, but what's going on with Donnie? And I was like, all right, let me look at the other pictures, and I was like, okay, what's going on with Donnie? Okay, what's going on with Leo now? What's going on here? What the fuck is going on here? And I was like, okay, well, it's not so bad. Right here, I was like, okay, it's not so bad. Like I was like, oh, maybe I'm just looking at him a little bit. Like the angle's off. The angle's got to be off. Something's off here. And then I look at him here again. I'm like, dude, what's up with Donnie, bro? Now my man Mikey looking crazy. What's going on? And then right here, I'm like, okay, they all look good. What's up with Donnie, bro? What the fuck is up with Donnie, dude? Donnie, what's going on, my dude? What are you on, my bro? My guy, what are you doing? My dude's fucking tweaking, bro. And then start looking at the promotional images, and I'm like, okay, they got to be fucking around. They got to be doing something funny with Donnie. Like, where's his other head sculpt, his angry head sculpt? Because, like, you start looking at the shots. I'm like, okay, Leo's looking dope. Raph is looking cool as fuck. He's looking like he's ready to fuck shit up. My man Mikey looking like the best turtle. Obviously, he's looking dope as fuck. Like, I was like, all right, yeah, Mikey's selling this one. Like always, Mikey, the GOAT, the real GOAT. And I'm like, yeah, look at this, dude. Like, come on, bro. When he means business, bro. He's a party dude, but don't fuck with him, man. And then I looked at this and I was like, nah, dude. What the fuck? And you know what, dude? I almost feel like they did this on purpose, man. I feel like this is a fuck you to anybody that says that Donatello is their favorite turtle. You're bullshitting, bro. You're a hipster, bro. If you say that shit, you're full of shit. Cause there's no fucking way Donnie's your favorite turtle, man. And just, yeah, like I said, this is a fuck you to anybody that's ever said that. And now that I think about it, I should have got this set because this shit's gonna be a meme, bro. This Donatello's a fucking meme. And shout out to fucking Boncho on the Discord. He made a funny ass post, bro, right here with that middle head. He's like, this is where I come and the bitch still sucking. Because, dude, yeah, looking at these head sculpts, it's like, okay, they all got the crazy eye. Raph doesn't, which is like, okay, that's understandable. Raph can't have the crazy eye, bro. He ain't never looking goofy. Mikey, I can understand. He's got a scared one. He's got the happy one, but he doesn't really have any like goofy ones. Donatello's just looks, dude, where I feel like maybe this is a mistake. Maybe they're missing one. You know, like maybe they're missing one or they like Photoshop something wrong or something happened where they didn't have it ready. Cause I was like, dude, looking at these head sculpts, it's like two of them look the same. And then one looks like goofy as fuck. Where it's like, wait, okay, that's the goofy one. Then why are the other ones like equally goofy, equally like dead looking, like soulless? Cause yeah, dude, this was like the deal breaker for me, honestly. Cause I was just like, man, I always wanted the animated series cartoon turtles from NECA. Always held off. Almost got the Pizza Club ones that recently came out. I fucked up. I missed the pre-order. Now the things are going for pretty expensive prices on eBay. Not crazy expensive, but I'm not paying aftermarket prices on shit like that. So I was held off. Like I've said previously, I didn't grow up with the cartoon. I grew up more in the 90s. So I saw the movie and I always liked TMNT from there. And then I've seen like reruns of the cartoons when we were little, but it wasn't like, oh, I always liked it. But fucking Turtles is the toys, the movies, the cartoons, all the merchandise that was everywhere all the time. So just growing up in that era, you're always a Turtles fan no matter what. But the cartoon wasn't something that always initially pulled me in. So I always kind of held off on the figures. So seeing the MEZCO kind of put that early look out, that early like, hey, this is going up for pre-order tomorrow or whatever, or today. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be hot. Like I'm gonna be able to get something finally from like the cartoon versions. And like I said, the initial looks, I was like, they look all right. They don't really look like the cartoon to me too much. They just look like almost like stylized versions of that. Like obviously you are getting reuse right here from that first TMNT set. But man, like I said, once I added it to cart, I was like, hold on, man. Let me not buy some shit without looking at it. Like even though I'm running the risk of it selling out right now, let me look at this thing. Started looking at the images and I was just like, bro, this gotta be a fuck you to the Donnie fans, because there's no way they did this shit by accident. Like, there's just no way. Like, look at this. Where it's like, I think the Amazing is the guy they had take pictures of this stuff. Like, dude, like look at this, bro. Like, look at this shot right here. Where it's like, okay, yeah, Mikey's like, oh, he looks a little bit goofy, but man, there's no like charging face. There's no nothing, bro, for Donnie, and like that's my only explanation, bro, is that it was just like a fuck you to the Donatello fans, because honestly, there's some of the more annoying fans, honestly, bro. Because I it's hard for me to believe that people were Donatello fans growing up watching this shit. And maybe I'm wrong. I didn't grow up, like I said, I didn't grow up with the cartoon, but it was always something that now when I hear that, when people are like, oh, I'm a Donatello fan, I feel like it's like the cool thing to say now, where it's like, ah, fuck you. Like, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Get it together, Donnie. Yeah, Donnie look like he on some perks and shit. He looks like that Kurt Angle made. Oh, my man Ortega shared that in the Discord. Aiden Skate. Oh man, Aiden Skate. Don't tell me you're a Donnie fan. Donnie in outer space. Dude, yeah, he's on one, bro. Donnie face goes, he was high off weed, high off LSD, and high off perk. It looks like a turtle party supplies you get from the Dollar Tree or the birthday on a budget. Yeah, the little mask where you just put the string around your head and shit. You got the turtle. For real, like he looks like that. He looks like, oh, this is the TMNT that showed up in my fucking 6th birthday and shit. Like, fuck is this? Where like, man, dude, and I would have understood if they all had the goofy faces. Okay, fine, whatever. You know, they give them one serious one maybe, but like, nah. Looking at like, especially these head sculpts on the left side, that's where I'm like, maybe this is a mistake. Like, maybe this is a mistake, bro, because it's like, look. Like, no, it's not. This is like the real shit. Like, he's high off something, you know. So I don't know. And to me, it looks like a lot of people had that same type of mentality as I did initially. Just run, pre-order. Don't think about it. Like, fuck all that, dude. You're dropping $400. You better look at that shit. You better not just charge your fucking card real quick, you know. And I almost did. I was like, oh, I don't want to miss out. I always wanted the cartoon turtles, and I was like, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. And like I said, looking at these Mikey picks, I was like, oh yeah, this is easy. It's an easy pre-order. I'm getting this shit. Man, fuck that. I was almost pulled the trigger on this thing where I had to pump the brakes, man. Glad I did, because I do have the original set, and that shit's awesome, bro. That's like one of the better TMNT figures that I've ever like held. I've never had the Rebel Tex. I always like wanted the Rebel Tex. Shout out to Rick. I know he just let them go. Those things like look like it moved great. They're more stylized. Those MEZCO TMNT set, that's like seriously fucking like a dope set. If you guys are able to get your hands on that, I think they're gonna reissue that. Honestly, I think they're gonna reissue it sometime next year, because I was talking to Rick about it this week. They're gonna put out a Casey Jones soon, and they're gonna reveal a Splinter and reveal a Shredder probably. You think they're really gonna continue a line without giving people an opportunity to get the main characters? There's no fucking way. There's no way, because if you don't have the TMNT set, you're pretty much out of getting the Splinter or a Shredder or Casey maybe. Yeah, you could get those, and you could get a Casey Jones, but what would be the point? You don't get the opportunity to get the rest of it. Look at how NECA does their shit. They're kind of constantly kind of trying to put a spin on reissuing their stuff out. MEZCO is going to reissue that set out. I 100% believe that. 90%. I don't want to say 100 because you never know. But I 90% feel they're going to reissue that set sometime next year, like early next year, maybe sometime late this year. You know, they're going to put out a pre-order like, hey, maybe they might be shaded a little bit differently, but I feel like that set's coming back out. Maybe they take off like the extra stuff like they did with this set. They took off a lot of the accessories. I feel like they might do the same thing with that set. They might give people the opportunity to say, hey, $400, you don't get the soft goods coat here and there and this and that, but hey, you know, take it or leave it, guys. Might be exclusive to their site too, so I don't know. Does come with a like fair amount of accessories, like as far as like the turtle stuff goes. Shit to the hands that you probably don't even fucking need. I mean, you do, but like, dude, they're all pretty much the same hands, and it looks like they're all the same shade too. So I don't know. Maybe they could have saved a little bit of money taking some of this stuff off. You know, if they already kind of took away the soft goods and this and that, like some of this stuff they probably could have trimmed away and stuff. Maybe brought the price down $100, but I don't know. They're definitely trying to get their money's worth. And yeah, it's just kind of surprising to see that this thing was in stock. So we gotta wait and see how many people actually went in for this pre-order. Because like I said, that Donnie, bro, like, man, that was a deal breaker, bro. Where if I would have seen just one serious head sculpt, like one angry face, Like right here, this one on the left, like that just looks stupid. Like, why make that? Fuck you, Donnie fans. That's why. Donnie fans, Donatello fans. Like, seriously, dude. Every time I hear that shit, it's like the hipster thing to say now. Oh, I'm a Donatello fan. Fuck. The fuck? Really? Why? Like, why? It makes no sense. But yeah, we'll see this thing roll out. We'll see how many people honestly went in for this bitch. They done to make it so unique and not reissue. No, I don't think they are dumb because, like I said, I feel like they are gonna eventually reissue it, and like this thing's still sold out. This thing went on waitlist, so a lot of people kind of still went in for it. And like I said, I almost went in for it because they're different enough, you know. So I feel like they can still sell this out and then reissue it later, and then sell out again. So instead of selling out twice, they're selling out 3 times. And now, seeing that they are kind of obviously reusing this stuff, I could see red bandana versions coming from MEZCO, you know, as an exclusive, maybe to New York Comic Con or SDCC or something. Like, I feel like they're gonna really, really fucking go back to the well on this shit. Where I feel like they might put out a red bandana version, or they might reissue the first set again. You know, they might, but I'm saying like they're gonna do both. I think, but I feel like they're gonna probably reissue the first set. No, they're probably gonna put out the red bandana versions next. And then after that, maybe the first set, maybe next year. That'll be next year, though. I for sure think that. I honestly think that because there's just no way. Like I said, if they put out a Splinter, if you don't have the set, well, that's a non-pre-order. You know, it's like I was saying about that Sky Sled, that Motu Sky Sled. I don't have a He-Man. That's a non-pre-order to me. I don't even look at that. I don't even acknowledge it because it's like, it ain't for me. I don't have a He-Man. I'd be looking at He-Man before I look at this, right? Like, so if you don't have the brothers and they put out a Splinter, why even look at that fucking thing? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see this shit. We'll see these motherfuckers roll out, man, and see how people are content with these when they get them in hand. Because like I said, looking at that Leo right here, it's like, okay, they try to kind of play it off like they weren't doing nothing crazy, but man, just looking at all the head sculpts, like, come on, guys, you guys fucked that up, man. Maybe it was on purpose. And that's the only thing I can really say is that maybe it was just on purpose. But we'll move on from there because you want to see something scary. Monster Mayhem is still in effect, guys. So halfway to Halloween, NECA's continue to reveal some monster figures or Halloween style figures. And here we have the Krampus and Dirt Clown. And man, these things are fucking scary looking, bro. Where I'm like, yo, I don't know. This Krampus looks scary, but that fucking clown looks scary as shit, man. The one thing they got tripped me the fuck out is the price on these motherfuckers, bro. This thing was $100, bro, 100 plus. Where I'm like, yeah, this is fucking. I don't know who the hell is buying this shit for $100, man. Like I said, the horror property stuff always tends to sell. I haven't seen this fucking movie though, but I always trip out now how like Halloween is kind of going into like other holidays. Like it's just such a popular holiday where it's like people don't just want to celebrate, you know, fall. They want to take that into like Thanksgiving and fucking and Christmas and all that shit. It's like you making scary movies of Thanksgiving now. Always making scary movies of fucking Halloween and shit. It's just like such a popular thing now where I'm always tripping out like how many scary fucking snowman movies there are and Santa Claus movies there are. It's just like a fucking thing, you know? Because like obviously Krampus is a real kind of folklore type of tale where it's like, oh yeah, that is a scary story. So shit, seeing this thing, and then this motherfucker was $70, where I was like, damn, who the hell's buying this shit? Where I was like looking at this shit, and it's like, yo, what that mouth do? Hey yo, lay off the fries. I'm starved. My man fucking gobbling this dude, bro. Where I was like, dude, this thing looks ugly, bro. Where I'm like, I don't like this shit. I don't like how this looks. I don't want to watch this movie at all. But like, is this motherfucker eating a little boy? Like, what the fuck, bro? Is that what he's doing? Like, is he eating a boy? Like, is he eating a little kid? I don't want to watch this movie, bro. Like, fuck all that shit. Like, just seeing this ugly ass fucking dirt clown, like, yeah, that's a little boy, right? Those are little boy legs, little boy feet. Little boy, come here, little boy. So fucking scary ass shit. Fuck all that, man. So yeah, for this set right here, you're paying like 175, 170. My ex can swallow man like that too. This thing is swallowing this guy, bro. Hey, yo. He's fucking chewing on them Tims. Look at that shit. Oh man, I just screen cap this right here with this comment right here on the bottom. Fucking Bacho, you're a fool, bro. Oh man, god damn. Yeah, I don't know. You must be a fan of this shit. You buy this shit for 170 bucks. That's pretty expensive, bro. But hey man, if it fills out your horror niche collection, like why not, man? That'd be pretty cool, you know? So shit, fuck all that shit. I'm a horror buff, but nah, I'm good on this. I mostly collect the horror stuff from MEZCO. Okay, right on. Oh, right on. We were talking about that 2 weeks ago, Abel. Those shits always tend to sell, man. I'm interested in getting that Scream figure from MEZCO. I always held off on the NECA joint, but I'm interested in the Scream one, man. But yeah, their horror ones are always looking pretty dope. I saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, dude, and that shit looks pretty fucking badass. Yo, Bonjo, what's your at? Oh, hey, yo. This is fucking funny, dude. But yo, moving on from there. Oh shit. Super 7 coming with the Bobby Digital RZA figure. And man, dude, if this was any other company, I'd say, yeah, I'm copping this, but I fuck these guys, bro. Where it's like I'm looking at these promotional images. Can he even do this shit right here on the right? Can he even hold his gun like that? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt they can even do this like album cover. Like I highly doubt he can even kind of hold this shit like that, bro. I don't think this shit's gonna grip around that gun like that. I don't think it's gonna be able to hold this thing. And it's just always a render. It never looked like that. And even this render looks kind of like shit, man. Where it's just like super glossy looking, like I don't know, man. And it's just like I don't know, dude. To me, it's a miss. Like, I don't even think any of these people that work at Super 7 have even listened to this album. And I can't wait to hear Veebs or fucking Toy Bro say, "Oh, Bobby Digital. Oh man, this is so cool." Get the fuck out of here, bro. You ain't no Wu-Tang fans. Like, kiss my ass, man. You ain't no motherfucking Wu-Tang fans. Like, you're gonna watch Veebs like, "Oh, so the Bobby Digital figure went up for pre-order, Brian, and oh man, I had to get that one. He was so cool. He's just so toyetic." Like, that's what he's gonna be saying. He's gonna be slurping this thing up and down, bro. Where it's like, get the fuck out of here. You guys are some corns. So yeah, I don't know. And to me, it's just like a miss because I know for a fact, I think like RZA and like any of these like artists that are getting their figures made by these dudes are probably like stoked, like, oh yeah, somebody's making an action figure of us. Like, that's dope. And I don't think they have any idea what a scummy ass piece of shit company this is. Obviously, if you pre-order this through their site, you could get like this like extra stuff. So you get like this like little mini 112 like album, like vinyl and stuff to that fucking Bobby Digital and Stereo album. Where it's like, I don't know, fuck all that. Like I said, any other company ought to be like, it's kind of cool, man, it's dope. It definitely is toyetic, it's got like that fucking, just like it will make a cool looking action figure, like Bobby Digital, like, like that's just sick, man. But yeah, they can miss me with this shit. Where I saw this, I'm just like, man, fuck you guys for trying to be cool. You guys are just some fucking cornballs for science. Yeah, I don't know, fuck that, dude. That's so fucking lame. Like, seriously, like, fuck these guys, man. Like, cause yeah, for sure, like, he ain't about to be able to hold his hand like his gun like this. Like, there's just no way. Like, I don't think he can do that because he doesn't have any butterfly joints. I don't think he's gonna be able to fucking reach that far, like, all the way to the left side of his fucking body. Yo, I am late. Yeah, you are, buddy. My man Ortega. Yeah, I don't know, man. They can miss me with this shit. Like I said, any other company, I would have been like, oh yeah, this is pretty exciting. Because yeah, you see like some Wu-Tang characters in action figure form, like that Old Dirty Bastard when that came out. I was like, fucking miss me with that shit, man. The Biggie Smalls almost got me. I almost was like, hey, you know what? I saw Toy Games. He made a review on it, and it looked pretty dope. And I was almost this close to buying it, and I was like, nah, I can't do it, man. I'm not supporting these guys, even though they are making changes now. No thanks to Brian, by the way, because those rumors are fucking true. He ain't got final say in his company. He talked about that, and yeah, the news was broken on a 3POA stream that yeah, he's a fucking cuck in his own company. So fuck them. They can continue to suck balls and miss me with this shit, man. As a Wu-Tang fan too, like who doesn't like Wu-Tang Clan, man? But fuck that, dude. And then from there we get to another Super 7. Oh no, wait, it's not Super 7. It's Four Horsemen. Oh shit, almost stopped because of the articulation. Oh man, burn. No, I'm just kidding, man. We got the Four Horsemen, Figura Obscura, Anubis, and Bassett 2-pack. So apparently this is a 2-pack, even though they are in separate packaging and boxes and stuff. You weren't allowed to buy one or the other. because nobody's buying this fucking cat bitch. Everybody wants the Anubis. And yeah, apparently there's some new articulation going on in these figures. I was talking to my man NYC before the show. He was actually telling me about this shit. And let me get this correct. I want to get the information correct. I don't want to fucking say some crazy shit. He says, new neck setup, upper and lower, new arms, upper and lower. So apparently they got a new neck. This is fucking Macho, where you at, my boy? This is your line, my dude. Come on, guy. Come on, buddy. My man Bancho, you got the fucking avatar, bro. You got a Mythic Legions. Where you at, my dude? And yeah, guys, I don't know. Anybody going for this Figure Obscura, man? I feel like this line has kind of lost a little bit of steam over the past couple of years, or over the past year. Because when was like the first release? Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, it was 2 years ago, right? It was a Krampus. Krampus was initially okay. That's a pretty dope one. It's pretty cool. I like where this line's going. Then they did the Headless Horseman fire ass figure. That was a dope one, man. Then some of their other ones, I'm like, I mean, the fans look like they're happy and they're content with it. Like the Red Death, a lot of people really like that one. Okay, came with the cool clock. That's pretty dope. What was it? Jacob Marley. That one did really well. That one was pretty cool. I liked how that one looked. I held off on it. I was like, whatever. And is that all they've done so far? Is that am I missing any of them? Because then you get over here and it's just like, tell me if I'm wrong. I thought Anubis was supposed to be like 8 feet tall or some shit, bro. Why does the motherfucker look like a stubby ass god and shit? Like, he don't look like the god of death, bro. He looks kind of stubby. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I know they got a new neck and new arms, but where the new legs at, my dude? And then the Basset, like, I don't know anything about her. Like, I don't even care to know. It just, these things are looking super outdated already, guy. Like, come on, man. Like, new arms but single jointed elbows. It's like, come on, dude. Like, you guys are not, fuck, man. Even like the sculpt on them are starting to look soft. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Like, tell me this fucking shit don't look like that Bobby Digital fucking render, bro. Like, I think they're sculpted by the same guys. I think the Four Horsemen does the Ultimate. So it's like, now I'm starting to kind of like almost mistake them for the same company. Like the single jointed knees too. Is that single jointed knees? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, I get they're not trying to break up the sculpt and stuff, but like, man, is all the fun just pop and swap? Is that it? Because I even look at like My Mythic Customs or whatever on Instagram all fucking morning. Look at all the pop and swap possibilities. Whoa, pop and swap. Come on, man. Miss me with that shit, bro. Come on, man. It's all for parts, dude. It's all for parts. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, just sell accessory packs at this point. Just sell accessory packs, sell head packs, sell bodies, like buck packs and CJism. Just sell your soft goods online. And what the fuck is this? Like, I was like, dude, pop and swap. Oh, you could put this head on this. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. 120 for this shit? Like, come on, my dude. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. If we refuse to get fucked by the companies, refuse to get fucked by these guys, dude. This is some bullshit, guys. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, god damn it. Oprah meme, pop and swap. You get ahead and you get ahead. Everybody gets ahead. Come on, dude. Every time I see, and like, dude, like for real, go look at that My Mythic Customs guy all morning, dude. Oh my god, guys, look at all these pop and swap possibilities. Ah! Give me a fucking break. Snoozeville. I was like, man, dude, when I saw this thing go live, was it 2 days ago? I was at work. And that's the only reason I was awake, because I would have been sleeping on this shit. This is not it, bro. Like, just looking at this, it's like, are they making action figures in 2024 or are they making them in fucking 2012? What the fuck, bro? Like, seriously, man. Like, I couldn't agree more with this statement. NYC, I'll block your face, bro. I'll edit your face out. I don't want the cabal guys coming after you, bro. I don't want the mythic boys to come after you. Cause yeah, man, this is like, come on, guys. Really? The accessories look cool. And like NYC is saying, it's all for parts. It really is, honestly, at this point. So yeah, you could pop these heads on another body and on a blank body, and you could put this on your Krampus body. Oh, I put the feet. Oh, fuck. Damn, bro. Really, dude? Nah, I don't know. Like I said, just be an accessories company, be a parts company at this point. Yeah, I don't know how much heat they're gonna be fucking capturing with this type of shit right here. Build a bear energy. Nah, that bear, bro. That bear is gonna save him, bro. That bear is gonna bring the heat back. That wave was a strong ass wave. There's a couple of like some real heaters coming out where I'm like, dude, them things got to come out a lot sooner, bro. They want to retain some of this heat, bro. Because when I saw this, I was like, man, this is like, and I thought, like, man, I thought the Figura Obscura was supposed to be like some kind of like folklore, some type of like really like you know, like I thought, where's the Chupacabra? Why don't they make a fucking Chupacabra figure? Like that would get me with that. What's this? I've seen like third-party companies making fucking shit like this way better than this fucking stuff. Where it's like, dude, like I said, when I saw this image right here was the one that I was just like, bro, like just make fucking statues or just make parts at this point. Cause it's like, dude, really? Like, really, dude, you're having fun with this? Like this is the fun you're getting. Oh, check out this artifact. Look at me lift my hand. Come on, man. Come on. I don't know. Rick's nickname is Chupapito. Oh no, I don't know, dude. I 120 for this. Who went in for this? Who got this? Who got these parts? Because the pop and swap is like, bro, you're gonna be missing out, guy. You're gonna miss out on some real fun, bro, if you didn't get this shit. Like I said, they missed me with that price. I was like, damn, that's kind of expensive. Where I think if it would have been $80 or 100 for the two, then yeah, okay, that would have been reasonable. But 120, I was like, fuck, you weren't even able to buy one or the other, like, because you know damn well nobody was gonna buy the cat bitch. You just know damn well nobody was gonna buy Bassett or Bassett. Bitch is based. Based. Bastet. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck all that shit, man. Yeah, the TB League joints look better than these. Exactly. Those TB League ones are the ones we were looking at from fucking, what was it? Stargate or whatever. Those joints, those things look way better than this shit. Yeah, I'd rather get the TB League versions. Yeah, straight up. Should have been $60 2-pack. No, I mean, to be reasonable, I would have said, okay, 80 and then $20 shipping would have been $100. All right, that's fine. But I think it was 120 plus shipping, right? 120 plus shipping? Fuck you guys. I don't know. I'm straight on this shit, man. And then they're like trying to say, look at the packaging. Oh my god, that Nate bar chart. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. I need a double set. I need to buy multiple. Fuck out of here, dude. Fuck off. Like I'm not gonna be shilling for this type of shit. Like if it's cool, I'll be the first one to say this shit's cool, but they can miss me with this shit. And then from there we move on to some Spin Master action. So we have this Horizon Dawn. What's the name of the game called? Excuse me if I don't video game too much, but yeah, it looks like this Horizon Zero Dawn alloy figure was shown off by Spin Master, and it looks like they're gonna start going in on some of these PlayStation properties. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like this shit looks pretty fucking impressive for Spin Master. And Spin Master aside, it looks pretty impressive overall. Like this looks pretty damn good. Where it's like, wait a minute, I can remember Spin Master for some bullshit, bro. Shout out to Cobra. I know you made that comment in the Discord that they made those League of Legends League of Legends figures. Those things are dog shit, bro. Where I was like, man, when I saw that Target, I was like, man, Spin Master's on one. I know they do make like DC figures, like Batman figures and stuff. Look a little bit more kiddie and stuff, you know, very friendly price points. But it looks like they're leaning into like more import style figures now, where like shit, color me surprised. I thought this looked pretty damn good, man, for Spin Master, where I don't have any information on the price. I don't think the price is Omar the gamer. Yeah. Horizon Dawn. I know something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Come for the toys, stay for Omar's impressions. Oh my god. Bro, the pop and swap, bro. Come on, guy. Do you even action figure, my guy? I don't know. I don't think I do. So yeah, I gotta look at the price, but yeah, like I said, Omar the gamer. I think I'm good. I haven't played this game. It looked pretty gnarly from what I saw, like the images and stuff. I'm like, yeah, this shit looks pretty fucking out there, like as far as storyline goes. But I don't know. I don't know anything about it, guys. Is it a good game? Is this like a character worth copying? She looks pretty interesting. Like she looks like she got like a, I don't know, it kind of looks futuristic, and then it kind of looks like fucking like really primeval almost, like it just looks fucking, it looks like a crazy design going on here. But like I said, it looks like it's executed really well, man. Like for all the stuff he has, she looks like she could kind of pose around really well, better than that fucking god awful Anubis just standing there like a prick. Heard this bitch is $35. What? Shit, 35 bucks. That's pretty awesome. It looks like they're going right in that sweet spot, that NECA, where it's like, dude, to think the Super 7 charges $55 for their dog crap. I don't know. I'll never get tired of bashing that company for real. So that's a fucking piece of shit. It's a unique concept. Interesting. It looks, like I said, it looks cool. It looks like it's like some futuristic mixed with like some like fucking almost Jurassic Park type of shit. I don't know what's going on. I'll buy her for the parts per non-mythic legions. God damn it, NYC. Maybe like I said, maybe I really got to get into that whole customizing, even like toy photography. I always see the toy photography guys have really like a lot of fun with that stuff. But man, dude, yeah, I don't know, man. I hate to be so negative on Mythic Legions, and those guys like really hold their stuff near dear to their heart, their collections and stuff. And like I always say, guys, I don't mean to bash anybody's collection. I'm just here to have a good time. I'm here to just shoot the shit, talk some shit, you know, and it's all for fun too. Like I said, I stand by what I say, but for the most part, it's for fun. I'm just trying to get a kick, trying to get a laugh and stuff. But yeah, move on from here. Anybody going in for this, man? At 35 bucks, it's hard to say no. But like I said, Omar the gamer, I'm not really familiar with it, man. But if they continue to put stuff out looking like this, I might be in for that God of War figure that they're supposedly cooking up. I know that there is a 5K one going up on 5K toy soon, and that one looks pretty awesome. But hey, man, if it's this is $35 price point and it's something close to this, I might be content with just going in with this Spin Master stuff and giving them a try, man. So be on the lookout for this. Nah, fuck you, Omar. I'm leaving. Oh, dude. Yeah, like I said, man, give me a God of War 3 Kratos. Yeah, and like I said, man, I think I'll cop this. Okay, that's some fans. Yeah, no, like I said, guys, it's always for fun, man. You know what I'm saying? I hate to always like think that like people are afraid to say stuff because they're gonna offend people, and then we're in such a society right now where it's like you gotta be careful what you say. Like, oh my god, did he say the word retarded? Yeah, I said the word retarded. I just do that. It's crazy to me, bro. Like, when the hell did we become such a soft society where like we're not allowed to just talk some shit? You know, it's like, come on, guys. And then next up, we got this Guardian of the Horde from Mithril Studios. Yeah, it looks like this is another character video game that I'm not really familiar with. Looks like some what's that shit called? What's this fucking game's called? That god damn, it's just escaping my tongue right now, bro. But yeah, this Guardian of the Horde bitch looks pretty dope, man. I don't know if you you can take all the armor off. That's fucking dope. What the hell is this game's called, bro? I forgot about this like fucking computer game. World of Warcraft. Is this from World of Warcraft? Because damn, I didn't play World of Warcraft, but if they would have had bitches looking like that in there, I would have. Shit. Wow, yeah, World of Warcraft. Thanks, Liquid. I saw my man Omar the gamer. Hey, fuck you guys, man. All right. This is from a game. Yeah, I think it's World of Warcraft, according to my man Liquid. So yeah, dude, a lot of people are really content with their orcs. I know it's them and then some other studio making the orcs, but I feel like the Mithril ones are a lot better, honestly. They look a little bit more stylized, like in a more realistic way, where they don't look as like super cartoony, like a lot of the World of Warcraft stuff look. And yeah, this bitch right here looks pretty dope, man. Like she looks awesome. Like it is like a being sold as a 1/10 scale figure, so she's definitely gonna be taller. But I mean, if it's like a made up freaking elf looking bitch, like I don't know, I think it could work. You know, they're nobody but for a moment in your memory. What the fuck? What's that quote? That's a weird ass quote. They are nobody but for a moment in your memory. Is that part of the game? I'm gonna be saying some crazy shit here. A muscle mommy. Yeah, definitely, right? Like definitely got that muscle mommy vibes. Where yeah, the buck looks pretty dope. Like it looks like it gets some good range and shit. And then the armor looks great. Like the armor looks freaking dope as fuck. Where it's like, man, see, I hate to go back to the Four Horsemen stuff, but like if you're in it for like fantasy stuff, guys, like eventually you have to kind of evolve a little bit, like because there's other companies that are like doing the same kind of stuff almost, so I don't know. I mean, it depends. I don't think anybody here is gonna buy this figure for the pop and swap. I think they're really gonna want to pose this bitch around, and like I said, the company's really showcasing that. And then even here, like even the MEZCO, like that looks really nice. Like she looks really good. Looks like she'd go well with MEZCO Conan. Oh, this bitch is gonna be tower over that Conan, but yeah, I think it could work. Definitely work. So yeah, be on the lookout for this. I know my man Liquid said he was in for it, man. I wonder how much this thing is gonna be priced at. Is it already on 5K Toys? I think. Let me go on that site because I want to get the prices to these things. Yeah, so it's $15 deposit, man. With the full price is $75 plus shipping, so that's not bad, So the second payment will be about $60. Now I'll buy her to pop the armor on Mythic Legions. God damn it, NYC. This motherfucker's going this motherfucker. Omar said, "Don't be a vanilla ass collector." Nah, I mean, like I said, everybody can collect whatever the hell they want to collect, bro. I'm not out here taking toy photography like a lot of these cats, and a lot of these cats say, "Oh, you don't take photography, you don't play with your shit, man." So it's like everybody collects different ways, collects different things, and like I said, anybody can come in here and shit talk the stuff I buy. I don't give a fuck. I'll watch shows, and sometimes there's shit talking stuff that I like, and this and that. I think when the Engine of Vengeance like failed and shit, I seen videos of people shit talking the Attorney of Playset. Look at this fucking kitty playset bullshit funding, and my shit did it. And it's like, okay, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it does look like a little kid playset, but guess what, bitch? It funded. So it is what it is, guys. I mean, look at these. Look at shit. I was just showing these off in my hall. I was like, these are not highly articulated figures, guys. These are just like regular toys. And like I said, buy what you want. Collect what you want. Buy what you want. But I feel like not just in toys, but as a society, we gotta stop being so afraid to say the wrong thing. You know, like people, I always hear that, like, I don't want to offend people. Man, fuck that, dude. Come on, guys. From there, though, moving on to the Dragor. So we got a White Walker figure here. If you guys are some fucking Game of Thrones fans, this thing looks pretty freaking gnarly, man. Dude, it just looks crazy, but I don't know how fun of a figure this would be if you're not the biggest Game of Thrones fan. It does come with this horse though, where it is a static statue fucking horse, but the shit looks badass. And if it's scaled like this, you can mount a lot of dope shit, and you could definitely get a lot of cool shots on this. I don't know how well the body is gonna be, but this motherfucker ain't running around and fucking crouching down like Spider-Man. So I think this you'd be good just getting this thing in just a 112 version of this. Like I said, if you're a big Game of Thrones fan, I think this would be fucking right up your alley. You could definitely get some good photography out of this shit right here for sure. Like this is gonna photograph really well. I'm always kind of iffy about like getting like any of these figures from like these lesser known companies or just all these third party companies. Like I said, they really gotta be kind of like test it out first. They got to put something out first, because I've never heard of Play 112. Is that the same company that made the Miles? Is that they put out that? Oh no, that Miles G Morales. I think it's the same company, right? So yeah, it looks like they're kind of bouncing around a little bit. If it's the same company, I could be off. But yeah, I've always rather wait to see something kind of land in hand and then kind of make up my mind from there. And then from there, move on to the mask. We got 112 figures from Bro Toys. So we got these two versions of the mask. You're able to kind of get this fucking Maraca fucking outfit, and then his pinstripe suit, which is a fucking smoking. That's just dope, man. Never got that first release where I don't know if that was a different company or if it was this one, man. But this pinstripe joint looks pretty freaking dope. I definitely like this accessory right here, the guns, especially with like the little bang fucking flags and shit. That to me is just pretty freaking awesome. Like even if you give this shit to like a Joker, like a Harley Quinn or something, that'd be pretty dope. I don't know how heavy the thing is gonna be, but yeah, that shit looks pretty sick. Like accessory wise, looks cool. I know this one is a little bit more expensive than that fucking Maraca outfit one, but they both come with different things. The little dog is fucking cool. This motherfucker's taking a piss. Mask of Loki's dope as fuck. And yeah, right here you're able to kind of see the different kind of accessories that they have. So yeah, one of them has a Tommy gun. The other one has like those fucking like cartoon style guns. Both of them had the fucking eyes popping out of the head sculpt. The dogs, they look the same. They look kind of the same, a little bit different. One's the heads turned a little bit. Then one of them's got the money bags and shit, or the briefcase full of cash. So yeah, they all got different shit. They both have different stuff, but I think the one with the pinstripe has the doper ones. I don't know who's going in for both. My man Mochi's still in the building. He says accessories are crazy on these. Yeah, like I said, the accessories are really dope, man. Because yeah, that mask is cool. The little dog is dope as fuck, man. I forget the name of this motherfucker, but he's sick. And then yeah, this chair right here with the table and stuff, where he fucking sees what's her name coming out. His tongue starts rolling out of his fucking head. That's just dope. And yeah, this shot right here really sold it to me. Where I'm kind of interested in going in for this pinstripe one, but man, I wish I would have gone in for that classic yellow suit one. That was a dope one. Where I'm like, damn, that thing sold out pretty fast, or not fast, but it sold out over time, and I never went back for it, man. So yeah, I wonder if it's the same company or if they can make this the yellow version too. Because I know MEZCO's putting their out there like comic book version or whatever, and that one looks pretty cool too. I'm excited to get that one. But man, a Jim Carrey mask movie, like that shit, that's an old school ass movie, man. One of my favorites when I was a younger kid. So yeah, I don't know if I want to get a pinstripe fucking suit version of them, but yeah, like Mochi's saying, the accessories are fucking dope looking, man. They made the Miles and Darth Maul with no ankles. Oh, okay, so that's that. Oh, okay, so that Darth Maul was that Miles G. Morales then, huh? All right, I didn't even know that. Yeah, I gotta wait to see that Miles then, because yeah, that Darth Maul, it looked cool initially, but man, I held off and shit when I started seeing some of the reviews on that shit. I was like, nah, fuck all that. I don't really want it that bad. But yeah, this thing was pretty cool. I might be interested in getting the pinstripe suit one, but like I said, I wish I would have got that yellow suit one with all these accessories. That's just sick, man. It'd be cool to just get all of them, so you get all the accessories, because that is dope. And then from there, move on to some memory toys. You got this fucking panda. So you fucking fan of these animal style figures and shit. You get this panda. He does come with like this diorama display base and shit. So you're able to kind of go in for this at a separate price point. I think the base is like $25, and this figure right here, I think it's like about $80 to $100. Forgot. So it's all right. I don't know. I think I like that War Bear panda. There was like a chase version. That one looked really cool, man. Where I wanted that one, I just wanted to buy that one. I didn't want to like run the risk of not getting it. So I always held off on those fucking memory toys, War Bears, but they did look really fucking cool. But like I said, I just wanted the panda. So I held off. And then I think Fury Toys or Furay Toys or Rage Toys, I forget what the fuck they're called now. They're making their two versions of the pandas. They're like brothers and stuff. And those look really cool. Where I'm like, I don't know. It depends now. You got your options of like Kung Fu pandas and shit. So I think now I would probably be on the market or on the lookout for those Fury Toys ones. But I don't know if I want both of them. I think one of them was like older and more calm, and the other one looked a little bit more like evil and shit. And I think that one was cool. But if it is like that yin yang style, it's like, man, you kind of have to get both. You know, where if you just want to get one, this one kind of just fits the bill. It's just one purchase and you're good. You know, he's got enough cool shit, I guess, to just kind of be a one-off. But that War Bear panda was just fucking, it looked so dope. I just wish I could have just bought it, you know. I wonder how much it goes for on eBay if I'm able to find it, because that one looked really cool. So yeah, Memory Toys is doing their thing too. I think they're the other company that make the orcs, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think they're the other ones that make the WoW orcs and shit. So definitely got to see this thing roll out. It looks like it's a different kind of buck. I don't know if they've ever kind of made this shit. He looks a little bit fatter and shit, a little chunkier. So I don't know. Got to see this thing roll out, man. It might be a cool one. But it's something about it I don't really like. It just looks a little bit too clean. Looks a little bit too clean. I mean, it's like a little outfit and stuff. It just looks a little bit too polished and clean. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. This shit is from WoW too. Oh, okay. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, see, it has like a kind of like cartoony kind of look. Where I don't know. The red orc is sick. Yeah. Is that from Memory Toys too? And expansion. What the fuck that means? I don't know. Man, goddamn, I gotta play some of these video games, bro. Then from there, though, we move on to another little animal style figure. This time insect. We got this. I believe this is Sexy Ice, vermin girl, mantis girl. So you got like this praying mantis, waifu style figure right here, and yeah, man. I mean, she's definitely got that sexy pose to her, but yo, guys, she might fucking cut your dick off, bro, before you can even get it in. Man, this figure looks pretty dope, man. Just I don't know, just as an action figure, like it looks pretty cool, man. Like it just looks like it poses really well. I don't know, I'm not really too familiar with this company though, man, but like damn, I have seen like this prototype image kind of roll out throughout the year, and man, it looks like they're finally close to releasing this figure, man. So it is on I did see it on BBTS, which I was kind of surprised with. I was like, yeah, this thing is kind of like not only on overseas sites but also on BBTS. So I don't know if they're gonna have more releases. Shout out to Liquid. I think you shared another one, right? Like another bug, like big ass, like beetle type guy. So yeah, it would be a kind of a cool collection to get, like some insect style, like action figures and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. This looks kind of niche, a little bit too niche for me. Where I'm like, unless I don't know. I don't know. I gotta see this thing roll out. It looks really cool though. But like I said, if I don't have an immediate place for it, like in my collection, I could kind of do without. But I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun posing this thing around if you do get it. Like it just looks like it could pose like a Spider-Man. You know, it just looks crazy. So you're definitely gonna be able to get some range on it. And yeah, they're taking their liberties with the posing right there and stuff, doing some shit to kind of sell it. You know. And yeah, it got a cool amount of stuff. So you get this like face plates, kind of give her more of a humanoid look, I guess. Furries unite, yeah. So yeah, be on the lookout for this one. Calling my furries Bancho and Liquid Below Zero. I forget what podcast I heard it on, but this would make a perfect Power Rangers villain. Oh yeah, true. That's awesome. That's very true, man. Yeah, it does have like that fucking Sentai villain look to it, huh? That's so true. Like a Scorpina would be look fucking cool in this stylized look. Yeah, like a stag looking beetle, but they doing some normal looking troopers. Oh, okay. So yeah, be on the lookout for this company then. Did you go over the snail shell feet pack though? Ah, nah, bro. I got my feet pack right here, my dude. It's fucking Todd. Oh man, nah, I did see that snail shell feet pack. I did see that, but I was like, I'm not putting no fucking damn feet for the show, man. Shit. Oh man. But if you're on in the market for some nice feet, snail shells got you covered. Articulate later ninja, I think, mentioned that. Okay, so yeah, that does make sense. That would look like a good Power Rangers villain and shit. You're absolutely right. Yeah, be on the lookout for this company, man. And then to close it out, we got Dark Souls, and man, I don't know anything about this company, man, but yo, my man Liquid getting me hyped on this shit right here, bro, because these dudes are looking badass, bro. Like they're just looking like some dope ass, like Oni style fucking samurai. Like I don't know what the fuck is going on, but they look cool as fuck. They definitely got a cool ass aesthetic to them. I do know from what I've read only a little bit, especially from Liquid. He's coming with all the info in the Discord. Was like a 1.6 company, so now it looks like they're dipping their toes into 1.12. And yeah, I definitely could see a lot of people going in for this stuff, man. Depending on the price, man, like Liquid, if I'm going by the information you're putting out there, these things might be closer to $200 if I'm not mistaken. That's kind of pricey, bro, honestly, for some 112. Liquid is always sharing dope shit on IG and Twitter. Yeah, man, Liquid is awesome, man. Follow this dude on his IG and Twitter, man. That's where I came across Liquid, is on Twitter, man. This dude's always sharing dope shit, always taking pictures of his dope collection too, man. which is always cool to see. But yeah, he was coming with the heat on these and with info on these, and yeah, these look like some heat, man. But yeah, depending on the price, I don't know if I'm gonna be in for him, man. Because yeah, $200 a pop, that thing might be pricing me out. But man, if you just get one and it comes with all this, like yeah, that'd be pretty fucking dope. Because just a one off in your collection, like this can fit in a lot of places, man. It just has like a almost a cyberpunk look. It has like like fuck, I don't know. It just looks crazy. It's just like the design on these things like fucking gnarly as fuck. Where Burning Souls, I said Dark Souls. So yeah, I don't know the release date on these things. I did see 5K Toys start posting some stuff on their Instagram saying that the pre-order is going to open soon. So that will probably be the place I get them from if I do get them, just because 5K is like the fucking gold mine for dope shit like this. But yeah, obviously soft goods, got some soft goods treatment going on here. But yeah, just the design on these guys looks fucking badass. Like they just look sick as fuck, you know. But damn, I don't know. I don't know about that independent. Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know about that. 200 a pop. Oh hell nah. I don't know, man. They are based on anything like or independent design. Always saying independent. Yeah, they look really fucking cool. These are really dope, but 2 bills is crazy. Yeah, for reals, man. I think that might be pricing me out, bro. But buck, I don't know. Depending on what 5K puts them up as, like I said, I'll be interested to see. But just design wise, like they look like a lot of fun and they look really dope. Like they just look like I don't know. Like I said, they'll fit in a lot of stuff and a lot of dope a dope photography. They'll just I don't know. They look like a cool line to collect, man. Not even knowing anything about them or who designed them or anything like that. They just look cool as fuck. They just different enough, but still like classic in its own way, you know. Because like I said, like that Oni mask and stuff, especially the half one. This one right here, that shit looks badass, dude. I like that shit. Shit's sick. So yeah, be on the lookout for these. I think the pre-order should be popping up soon. Oh man, Liquid says I bet it'll be around 150. They usually 16. It's dope. Yeah. So if it's 150, that's not crazy, but still pretty high. I thought they'd be similar to the Nota figure prices. We gotta wait and see then. This guy's with your snail shell girls kind of a mesh. Kind of. I mean, it definitely fit in a lot of dope stuff. You know, you could fit these in a lot of shit. You could fit him fighting that goddamn Anubis while he's standing there and shit with his fucking cat bitch. Um, but yo, but yeah, be on the lookout for these guys. Like I said, there's no other information other than the few images that are going around, especially thanks to Liquid, man. Like I said, guys always sharing stuff on the Discord. Join the Discord, guys. You guys are interested, man, hit me up. I gotta start posting the Discord links right here in the descriptions of the videos, man. So I'm gonna start doing that. But yo, that's all the show we have for the evening, guys. Pushing this thing to 3 hours, almost 3 hours and a half. Gotta get my ass to work after this, bro. This is gonna be a fucking long day tomorrow for me, man. But yo, it's well worth it. Always enjoy coming over here and talking toys with you guys, man. Like I said, I did take a week off last week just because I had like a lot of important stuff that I wanted to take care of. Dedicate some time, spend time with like my moms and stuff. Cause like I said, she's not doing the greatest right now, but she's a strong lady, man. And honestly, she's one of the reasons why I came back to doing YouTube, man. I was like done with this shit, bro. But like she always kind of heard like that I had a blast doing it. And yeah, she kind of pushed me to kind of do it again, man. Cause I was gonna regret not ever coming back and stuff. But awesome show today. And yeah, always looking forward to next week, man. It's always kind of like, you know, a lot of stuff kind of coming down the pike. And yeah, like I was saying right now about the Mythic Legions, guys, it's just me talking shit, man. I don't mean to like bash anybody's collections or collecting habits or lines that they collect and stuff. And I appreciate all you guys kind of doing the same thing, kind of sharing your opinions and not feeling so uptight about it in this chat. You know, I feel like this chat is really cool too. You guys are like really awesome people, man. Where every time I see new people hop in here, like my man Mochi, I want this to be a welcoming place. Even though I'm up here talking my shit, like I want this to be a welcoming place, and I want the chat to continue to grow. I want this channel to continue to grow. And yeah, always gonna try to bring the most amount of toy news on here and talk about it with all you guys, man. So I do appreciate all the love that I'm getting here on this channel, man. This is like a cool thing to kind of see. And I'm excited to kind of continue doing it every week, man. But yeah, like I said, that's all I have for the evening, guys. Be back next week, guys. Same time, same place. Don't change the dial, man. Peace out, fellas.